go. We're live on Jameson Memorial. We're here with the brand new Corsair. It is a beautiful ship. Despite what everyone says about the nose, the ship kit actually comes with a bigger nose, and this is the bigger nose. I like big noses. It's nice. I like it. It's beautiful, and we're gonna go in depth of different builds: mining, fighting, exploring. Looks, it's got another seat there, Barefoot. If only you were in the partner program, you could join me, but you can't.
Well, thanks for reminding me.
But you get first row view, just like everybody else, of this brand new build we're going to be doing. Okay, I've got several Corsairs in this Jameson Memorial, so that way we're not wasting any time, and we're going to go through a couple of builds. Well, several, I should say. The first one I want to show you is this one here. This is the pay to win one? No, not that one. It's the pre-built, right? If you just buy it and you get this ship kit and paint job. What's in it? What's it look like? The first thing I wanted to see where the guns come out, you know? So let's go take a look at that. Then I want to see how fast this thing can go. Then I want to see how, jump range, how far it can go. Then I want to see shield tank, hull tank. I have here from Disemboweled requested we do some plasma or rail heat tests, gimbaled or beam to test the weapons convergence, because even though they say the ship has super duper weapons convergence, not convergence, just everything in the front where the weapons come out. Let me show you. See, they come out of the sides there, and then there's one more on the top there. So we have three class 3 guns here, and we have three class 2s. Where's the bottom? There's one on the bottom. However, even though they're all kind of situated pretty close to each other along the hull, there is the problem when you're facing an enemy and it goes slightly to the left, the one on the cheek is going to be firing at it, right? Or the one on underneath the chin is going to be firing on it. I found that with pythons, anacondas, especially the one underneath the chin isn't always firing. So I just want to see how much of an issue that is, if it is at all an issue, because this is a smaller ship and it's a lot more nimble than those larger ships. So how often do those go out? So I'm going to go find some things. And I might just use beam lasers just so that we can see the things. Not so much for doing damage, but who knows? My mind might change. Another thing I want to do is mining. This thing could potentially be a better miner than a lot of other ships. So I want to see throwing a bunch of stuff there. What did you read?
Nothing. I heard you.
What?
I'll still outmine you with my normal mining ship.
No.
You go ahead and build one.
No. Okay, we had that contest. Okay, hold on.
You mean when I destroyed you completely,
that
one?
Is my face on? Are you guys seeing me?
No,
yeah. Okay,
you're
look.
faceless.
Listen to me, buddy. All right, you and your cutter and your fancy dancy, limpets. I did the wrong thing. I built it wrong. I built my python wrong, and I'm gonna build this one. It's gonna beat your cutter, and I'm gonna have the 200 thingamajiggers before you do, and boy oh boy, you're gonna be eating candy. I don't know what that means. Okay, so it comes with, this is the pre-built one. If you buy it with all the stuff, the ship kit and whatever. I don't know. I don't know if you guys think that's worth it. However, it's, what's nice about it is that it's a pocket rocket, right? Just out of the gate, it does a whopping 20 light years, and it boosts to 4 to 12. Let's see, does it have any pre-engineered stuff? No, it's just
We've already had
it's all
a
this
question
stuff.
from chat, by the way.
Yeah,
they want to know what the base shields are like compared to the Python.
The base shields compared to the Python. We'll get there. Let's store that question for later on, because there's a little bit, because we have to install and uninstall modules. That we're gonna build up to that. All right. Does that make sense? But just remind
Okay.
me to get back to that question. And you want to know how, because we are going to have a shield tank build. So I suppose when we get to that. Now, obviously, a lot of these builds, they're not going to be optimized for like the best scenario, or like what you might do. However, we're gonna try to see the limit of what things are, and then of course build things, take things down. When we did the fastest ship in the game and fastest jump range in the game, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, well that's dumb. Why would you build something like that?" It's to see the capabilities, and then you take that and you take off. Maybe you want a better power distributor, maybe you want a better life support, but this is the limit. We're gonna take it to the limit. All right, let's go to the first thing. Now, the first thing I have in store. Oh, also, guys, check this out. I don't know if this is a new thing. Is this Python new? Look at this. This Python ready to deploy. It's like a mining Python. And this crate one, is that new? So maybe they're adding these two. I didn't see this before. But this Python ready to deploy one, I forget what these things are called. But they have those. And then there's a new ASP. What's this? There's a pre-built. What's in this pre-built ASP? 74 light year range. Okay.
That's decent.
Look at this. This is a pre-built. Look at heavy duty armor, lightweight, deep weight plating. Oh, this is great for getting out of jail. Dude, when we go to jail and I have to like bust you guys out of jail because you're all in jail with me, you can join me in the ASP and we can get back to wherever we were fighting. The 4D thrusters, though, I don't know. Okay, we won't. I mean, we'll get there fast enough, but we won't be flying very, very, very much. But this is great. Let's see, you got some 3D sensors. This is great because this is just for you deploy it. You don't have to wait for it to come out of being shipped from one place to another. Even if you have it like on your carrier and it's like 200 light years away, you just sell it for 0. And then you deploy it in whatever jail you're at for free. It's like a pocket rocket. Alright, anyways, that's new. And so are these other ones. At least I don't remember seeing a Crate Mark II. So what does this one have? Oh, this is an Axe Crate Mark II. Oh, they're trying to skip. Wait, no, this cannot be. A nanite this must be old, because there's no way they threw in a nanite torpedo pylon. Why is this even in here? Who would buy this at this point? I don't know.
Leif says ASP, the prison break bus.
Yeah, the prison break bus. What's this one? So this one's a regular Python. This is Axe also. There's another Axe thing. Missile rack? I don't get it. What's going on over there? Okay, but one thing they are doing right, I will say, is this Corsair. Okay, is this the one I've been working on? Tis. Alright.
Oh, I've had the radical idea. Why don't you fly the ship?
Huh? What ship?
The new one.
Well, first we gotta look at all the specs, guys. We can't just fly planes. One does not just fly a new ship in a first viewer thingy.
No, why would anyone want to see that?
Why would anybody? Why would you want to see that when you can look at these numbers on my screen right now, ladies and gentlemen? Look at these numbers. Have you ever seen these numbers before? I have not. Look, 74 light year jump range. Okay, so I have no weapons. I have no utilities. Anyways, there's 4 of them. No surprise there. Core internals.
I'm curious how far it can jump.
This thing, let's see. I got a 2D. I got a 2D power plant. 4D thrusters. Who would fly this? Knuckleheads. That's who. We have the frame shift drive. This has the max.
Oh, look at that power usage. A proper Mars Europe build.
Oh, please. Like I told you. No one listens to the man behind the counter. I have this thing here. I could make this lighter, I suppose. Let's see. It's already 4 tons, so maybe, I don't know.
PFPD wants to know the yaw speed. The
yaw speed? Well, hold on. Hands down, please. We're going one thing at a time. Right now, we're going to do all this for all the explorers, the real players of the game, the explorers, right? That's what the game's been about. Sensors, as low as it goes, I only can do lightweight of that much, so there's that. This is 5 ton sensors. So
is that the double engineered SEO in there, or the normal one?
No, this is the normal one. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Is this a double engineered? No, This is just a regular one. Like, say you didn't do the double engineered thing. Besides, I don't think in this beta build it exists. So,
Right.
so this beta build is from, I don't even know how long ago. How much money do I have? 12 billion? Where'd that come from? But anyways, so this is a regular thing right here. So 74, all right, and that is with the Guardian frame shift booster. What do people think of that? So 74.
That's decent.
That's decent, right? All right. Okay, now let's get rid of it. All right. Now we're gonna make this into an actual ship we can fly. No one has time for this. Okay. Let's go to thrusters. This is my favorite thing. All right. I spent so much time getting these things engineered for you guys, so that way we can just go like this. All right. Right there. What's this? Overcharged power plant? Don't need it. Regular power plant. 7A. Actually, I could go with something smaller, but let's go ahead and put these things on for right now. The power distributor, I have an enhanced power distributor, cluster capacitors. I can make this better. I just stopped at 3. Sensors, I think sensors is fine. Lightweight. Is that one better than this one? What's this one? Lightweight also. That one's 4. And this one's 4, but this one's better. Alright, I'll take that one. Then fuel tank is there. Oh, also I forgot to, in the other build, the other sweaty build, I forgot to decrease the size of the fuel tank. But I mean, we can only take the numbers so far. All right. At this point, 74 light years is pretty good. But what does it look like for a speed build? Right now we're doing 578. I'm pretty sure we could go faster than that. Let's see. I think we can get this thing all the way to 600. What? What are you laughing at?
Well, before the stream started, Blogswat said, I wonder how long it will take him to build a ship that as soon as he deploys the weapons, it all shuts down.
Never.
And I said, that just comes naturally to him. And then you built a ship that you couldn't even take off with because it would have failed.
I wouldn't even take it off it if I wanted to, because it had like 2D thrusters. It'll take me 2 years to get out. I'd be blown up by the ship, the station sentinels before anything even happened. All right, so 578. Okay, you guys want to see this boost? I think is that as low as it goes, because the hull is like nearly 300. I think. Where's the hull mass? Total mass right now is 3.5. I think the regular hull is like something like 298 or 297, something like that. It's pretty. It's pretty lightweight hull. So even though, yeah, and these thrusters came off of my Corvette. I was like, I know I have 7A thrusters somewhere. But yeah, these guys came off of my Corvette. I was like, oh geez. Everything else came off of my Crate Mark II. Well, almost everything else came off that. Because the size 5A frame shift drives, that's pretty much across the board for a lot of medium and large ships that I use, like the Orca, the Crates, a couple others. I think also the Python Mark II. I'm not sure. All right. Okay, so that's that. Okay, then I'm gonna go. Let's go see how it feels. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about time.
Oh, quiet. You know, people want to know things.
FBI agent says anything extra intriguing about the Corsair. And Disembowel wants a hanger walk around.
A hanger walk? All right. Hold on. One sec.
And to test if it's got the Type 8 stir glitch.
Type 8. Oh, that would be great to see. Let's see here. Okay, let's go. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see how she flies, yeah? Okay, we got the best thrusters on. We don't have any shields, but where we're going, we don't need shields.
I so want you to crash into the mail slot on the way out now and explode.
Oops, I didn't realize I had this on. Auto launch off, auto dock off. All right, we're gonna back up. The cockpit is very much courier. However, I've always loved the courier cockpit.
Kroll
Oh.
wants to know, have you had a go at deploying an SRV yet, and how is the clearance,
You are
etc.?
looking exactly as how much I have played with this, other than it being going into outfitting menus. We got this literally, I think, 2 hours ago. So we've been um, collecting all of our modules and outfitting them, engineering them. And so what you're seeing, myself and Meccan's out there doing the actual hard work of making an axe build. If you want to see that, go over there. I think it's streaming right now. But watch his on VOD. Why don't you? You know, that way you can go backward and forward. Look at what he's making.
That's a much better
It's
idea.
a much better idea. You know, I, okay, we're gonna go fast. You guys ready? Fast time. There you go. Now the boost sound, is nice, except for there's this like wet fart sort of quality to it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It sounds like a squishing thing. Listen.
Oh, I don't know. I've got it muted, so I'm not doubling your audio.
Do you guys hear that? I can increase the game audio a bit more if you guys want to hear it. Mr. Emoji.
How does it feel?
Mr. Emoji, I think you have better words for how you feel. I think you have an emoji for how you're feeling right now. I think you should use your, you should speak in emojis. How does it feel? You know, personally, I like seeing how it does on planet surfaces, because right now there's very little that I can see in terms of like how it feels. It feels alright.
Frame of reference.
It feels fine. But I won't really know until I'm like around asteroids or around other things, or you know, trying to aim at something. Because sure, I could go through these things, but like it doesn't really tell me that much information. Ouch. So we're gonna go fast back into the outfitting. You know, we're just gonna fast. We're not gonna waste anybody's time. We're just going right back inside. It's pretty good, eh? Pretty good. Why don't I give you guys? Never mind. Okay. Back inside. That hard braking with the landing gear out sounds kind of like a propeller plane to me. In a good way, says Lave.
Did you just blow up?
Yeah, we needed to get
blew
back.
up?
We needed to get back inside. You know, no wasting time.
Uh huh.
All right. Let's do. I think we should do a shield tank. What do you feel? Should we make a shield tank?
I feel like you need one.
I think we need a shield tank. All right, we got to get ready for when we're going to be charging this thing up with all kinds of what's called force shells, and then we can go to space finally. All right, I have.
I'll tell you what, the
here
nose will be interesting for launching.
shields. Here, force block, thermal resistant shields. Oh, that's my PVE build. Let's see. I don't have any special other shields. Let's try this for now.
Disemboweled says, what's the lowest size shields you can put on it?
Let's see. The lowest size we can put on it. Thanks for fielding these questions. It really helps me out. Looks like 3s. 3s are the lowest. So if you
Jadey
want
says,
something
"Oh."
for like good bumps, you know, just bumps and scrapes from exploring, I would go with a 3, a 3A. In my thing, I would do. But I suppose you could do a 3C.
Right, while you're playing with shields, answer the question from before the stream even started. How does the stock shields compare to the Python?
I literally don't know. I'm putting the shields on now. Leave me alone. Okay, look. We're going to put these guys on. Okay, that's a heavy duty. Do we have anything with any experimentals? I don't. So we'll just throw these guys on there. Okay, let's go look at the shields here. So far, it's 1,070 something. Some more shield boosters. Oh, this one's thermal block. That's nice.
Alex Bennett says, "Wow, prismatic, a real power hog." Well, that's a Mars build.
I haven't even gotten to the power plant.
Shields, shield boosters.
Yeah, I'm just at the shield boosters, guys. We'll get there. We gotta put the shields on first, and then we'll see how the power plant deals with it all.
FBI agent says, "I don't know this is getting out of sequence, but this is what they're asking. Did you test what the maximum hull points are?"
Hold points are. I don't know the.
Yeah.
What's
The shield hull strength.
hull strength? Yeah, we're gonna get to that next. So after shield tank, we're gonna throw these shields off, and we're gonna do hull tank stuff. So for right now, let's see here, I could put shield boosters on. Guardian shield stuff. You guys want some of that? Let's see. So for right now, with shield boosters, prismatic shields. I think the only thing missing from it right now is the experimentals and the boosters. But for right now, it's 2-3-3-6 for shield strength.
It's not bad.
All right, and then let's go to.
Of course it won't, Alex.
Well, what?
Alex just said, "I bet it won't take long until he breaks it."
I can't break it. It's easy. It's easy to fly. I don't break anything.
Apparently, there's a new CG up as well. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. It's a community goal. It's when people band together and they decide,
Yes,
hey,
Mark. Thank you very much.
Okay, all right. Just so you know how it feels when you ask me obvious questions.
That's my thing. Get your own thing.
You're doing shield boosters here. Okay, yeah. So what's its highest hull rating? Okay.
I am reading what chat are asking. Don't be giving chat.
You can curate.
Curate. I mean, I can, but my memory's bad.
Mine too. I would do. I don't even know. I even forget what I said. Okay, we're up to 3,000 now. Guardian shield reinforcement. Gotta make sure that these aren't hull reinforcements. Jeez Louise, there's a lot of size 5s in this thing.
Now I know why all the people on your carrier are named the way they are.
Why?
Well, they're all called numbers.
Yeah, they're all called numbers. Numbers Bill, numbers Foreman. Oh wait, not shield generator. You made me.
Now I understand you're obsessed with numbers.
I'm not obsessed with numbers. People want to see the numbers. This is why they're here. They love numbers. They can't get enough of it.
Gerald Drake asked, "How's the jump range?" You looked at that a moment ago. I think it was 74, 75 you got to.
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
But that was only with the single engineered SCO. You could probably squeeze a bit more. FBI agent says, "I wonder how this will pair up against the Python Mark II in ramming."
Yeah. Well, let's see. The Python Mark II is going to have more mass. So I put my bets on the Python Mark II. However, this thing is smaller, so it's going to be a bit more nimble. So there's that. You know, it's not
death by 1,000 cuts.
Right. Why is this thing not doing it? Sometimes when I click this, it doesn't. Hull reinforcement. Oh look, I have an actual hull reinforcement. Oh wait, no, I'm not doing hull reinforcement. You're making me think of hull stuff now.
I didn't do anything to make you think of hulls.
Okay. But I think for smaller ships, it would be really fun to use this against smaller ships for that reason. Just like ram things to death.
Mm-hmm.
Did I play the right thing?
Zillow says, so this could be used for exploration. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like it can be used for pretty much anything you want.
Absolutely. Yeah, exploration definitely. I mean, let's see here. Right, let's look at what the right now it's not an exploration build. Right now we're doing a shield tanky exploration into what it can do. But I just want to see what the max of it with this stuff on it is.
People are obsessed with the stairs. Alex says, "Can you climb the stairs?" Disembowels asked twice, "Can you do the stair glitch?"
I'm going to do the stair glitch. Hold on, we gotta do. This is what the people want to see. They want to see. What am I doing? Let's see here.
DJ Camp says, "Good morning, Mars."
Hey, good morning. Finally, someone with manners. Someone who wants to know how I'm doing. I'm doing great. Fantastic even. All right.
Oh, he never asked how you were doing. Just said good morning.
So I think, okay, so right now it's 3,868 shields, which is pretty good.
That's decent.
Right, and with all that, it's just a shield thingamajig, and it's doing 27 light year jumps. Do I have an actual FSC? I do. And it can go 578, even with all that stuff. It goes 578. Okay, I don't have any weapons on board, but that's not the point of this build, right? Okay. All right, now we need to be able to take off. 16.
Well, no, you're not taking off. Look at your power.
Let's see here. I need to fix that. All right, let's do a little adjustment. Just a tiny bit. All right, we don't want to put too much.
It's actually
into
pretty
this
close.
There we go. Whammo. Can I take off now? Yeah, I can take off. I'm sure of it.
Tommy Toes says, "Hello, Mr. Giraffe. Have you had your morning coffee yet?"
I have. I had 2 cups of it, which I'm trying to like do less coffee because I get headaches.
DJ Camp says, "Well, now I have to ask, how are you doing? How are you, Mars?"
Oh, I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. Look at that. I got all the power I need. Cargo.
Do you have the Guardian FSD booster on this one?
Right now? No. It's all shields. All shields all day long. Oh god, it's gonna take forever to charge these shields. Okay, we gotta wait for all of the power of Manhattan to charge these shields. It's coming online.
Gerald says headaches can be fixed with more coffee.
That's true. Well, not really, because usually if I'm gone, okay, while this thing is charging, I'm gonna disembark, because it's gonna take a hot minute.
Yeah, play with the stairs while it's charging.
So we're gonna go see what the people want to see. The stairs. Okay, this is the outside. Ooh, look at that. You get outside and you can see all around you. Okay, stairs behind me. Oh, it's a conveyor belt. I can't go up it right now, but it's a conveyor belt. Look at that. You don't have to walk anywhere. The moving sidewalk is ending. The moving sidewalk is ending. That's cool. All right, when we get to an actual planet, we'll play with the stairs. Okay, so there's a medium hard point here. All right, and then there's a medium hard point here, and then there's another hard point. They put it somewhere. It's somewhere around here. Might be in there. I'm not sure. Then there's the larges are back that way. Later on, I want to see if the hole. You know, they're all close to the hole. So I want to see if something's on the side. Only half of them fire, or sometimes there's some ships. Like with the case in point is the Python Mark II. If you put turrets on it, it can shoot backwards. It shoots through the hole. So I want to see if this one shoots through the hole or not.
Adriel says, "How many MJ you put?" I don't know what MJ is.
Megajoules.
Is it like megajoules of shield? Yeah.
It is. I'll show you the shields right now. I got my shields all ready to go. All right, there's my shield strength. And how many megajoules worth of shields? I don't know, but if you want to look, I see here. I don't know if this answers your question, but it's a lot. It's all shields. It's launching. What should we test this on? Ramming?
I was gonna say, yeah, ram some ships to death. Is there anyone just lurking outside?
Well, for a ram, you don't want to use shields. You want to use maybe a little bit of shields, but you want to use hull. So we'll do that. I was gonna ram into the wall. Who's here? Let's see. Just Meaner. Do you know that person?
Nope.
Who else is here? We've got Restored Numbers. Might be their ult. I don't know who that is.
Find the bear pit and ram him.
I did that once. It's fun when you get onto these things during the beta servers and you get all the a big old who's who in open. It's really fun. Okay, we're gonna go real fast. So does its max speed, or at least the max speed I have been able to get this thing to 578. And if you continually boost, it stays above 550 pretty much. Okay, now I'm gonna hit this thing. 92.
Floober says, kind of mad they didn't put any hard points on the cell. It's objectively worse, but it feels very good to my end.
Right. No, it's true. Like, yeah, putting hard points in the nacelle has always been a bit of a frustration with folks, because if you're firing any fixed sort of weapons, it's just not going to hit unless the thing's big. But you can see there's a large up there, then there's 2 mediums on the side. Oh, I take it back. The ones on the nose, on the cheeks, I should say, those are larges. There's 2 larges. Let me show you. Sorry about that. There's 2 larges on the cheek on either side, and there's 1 more on the head. Then on the side. Oh, cool! Somebody's firing at me. I needed this. Thank you.
That's
Who is
handy.
this? That's handy. Who is this? Just Maynard. Oh, thank you, Maynard. He's firing at me, or they're firing at me. Like 80 something shields. Let's see how many. What kind of weapons do they have? They have multi-cannon and pulse lasers. All right, that's pretty good. How do I have 84 health? Oh, my landing gear's down. See, can I hit him? It looks like an inverted Naboo fighter. The gold one up there. He's got some stuff on it that's bleeding through the shields. It's pretty cool. So far pretty good.
Shields are holding up pretty well.
Yeah. It's a Naboo fighter.
You would hope so, given that it's all shield build, but yeah. DJ Camp says, Mars, are you on Twitch or just YouTube?
Just YouTube. Whammo! I rammed him pretty good. I got him down to 78. So, those who are wondering about the ram, 50. He's down to 50% shields now.
Take him out, ram him.
45. I only grazed him that time. $30. Is it gonna start taking invasive maneuvers, I wonder? Yeah. He's like, I don't like that. I won't stand here and be punched in the face. Oh, now he's flying backwards.
DJ Camp says, thank you for the chat reading, Mr. Mystery Voice. I'm Barefoot, hello.
He's a mystery man. We've never seen him before in our lives. So I went to report him and accidentally made him a mod. So now we're stuck with him. Oh, he's got feely lasers. Oh, he's got those really cool anti-shield lasers. Cause look, they have like they have no range.
Hammering your enemies dead with an eagle's beak. This does scream freedom, says Salute.
Yeah. The angel of freedom comes for you. Let me hit you. You won't let me hit him.
I mean, be better. Get good.
I don't have any chaff or anything. Okay, I'm gonna go at 43%. I'm gonna try ramming into the station. I think is he chasing me or am I outrunning him? I can't tell.
I don't know. Stream delay.
There you go. Coming in. Whoom. Nah, he ran. He stayed out.
He looks like he came off best out of that encounter.
He did?
Yeah, he's still got full hull.
Oh, did he beat me with my no weapon only shields build.
Yeah, he did.
Is that
Wow,
right
you're
there?
slacking.
Who's this? That's the NPC. Oh, don't run into him. Wait, is he wanted? Harmless. John Belfast Smythe. Oh, I want to ram this NPC because I think I could just murder him. But I'm afraid I'll be charged with murder. And I don't feel like jumping back here. Alright, we're going to go ahead.
The parrot says it looks really good, really maneuverable, and reasonably quick.
Yeah. I survived being shot at. Oh, he landed. Look at that. I win. I routed him from the field.
you win.
Yeah. He left. He gave up. He's like, Mars Europe.
Okay.
Turns out, pretty good at not firing weapons. Alright. See, my definition of winning is I didn't lose. I don't have to win. You're trying to win, right? When you fight against Mars Europe, you try to win. You try to beat him. Mars Europe, he doesn't try to win. I like the challenge. I never want to play. Whenever I play Monopoly, and I feel like I'm winning, you know what I do, Barefoot? I start handing out money. I start giving people away stuff. I say, hey, you want my house from my red area? And you have Brown Town? I'll give you 2 houses on Brown Town. Because I want the game to keep on going forever. I never want to stop playing. So I don't play to win. I play to never lose. And so I didn't lose. So I win.
Kroll says, how much can it carry as a hauler?
We're going to go over that very soon. But the next thing I want to go over is hull tank. So we did shield tank, and we had a wonderful encounter with a great who is that? Mainer? Everybody's Mainer?
Yeah.
I've already forgotten their name, but they were the best. They were so great, especially those 3 times they let me just ram right into them. The shields on it was fantastic. It took down the shields pretty well. All right, so let's get rid of this. We don't need shield boosters anymore because we're going for whole strength. All right, say it with me, everybody. Whole strength. It's hard to say. Don't let that deter you. Let's see here. Okay, let's get some. Okay, some better alloys. Military grade. Yes. Do I need to change any of this? Probably not, right? If we're doing a whole tank, probably don't need any of that changed. Okay, here we go. Okay, get rid of all this stuff and put no shields, just hull.
Can you deploy as many of these as you want?
No, just one of each. See,
Right,
deep
okay.
plating. I came prepared. Came with
But you can
all
buy
the
them,
stuff.
right? They'll be for sale on the market.
Huh?
They'll be for sale though, won't they? Because you can buy them once you've unlocked them.
Not for. Oh yeah. You can do that. If you've bought them with arcs, then the one you get, you can do deployment anywhere you want. You're not limited just to that. Then you can just buy them wherever they are sold, as the kids say.
I'm just thinking maybe you could have bought a few and had a few
I
set
do.
up, but never mind.
No. I did. I had a few, but then I did a test thing where like, oh, I'll do this and that. And what made more sense was starting at FSD, going to speed, which we did, then going to shield, then going to hull. So this way I don't have to switch modules all over the place because I'll still want certain modules for like this build here. So instead of building a separate shield thing, I just step up into different builds.
Kroll says, Mars, did you forget how to store multiple mods again?
Install multiple? I know you can.
No, store multiple modules.
No, I know how to do that. If I'm doing that with weapons, I can. But this one, I'm just switching things out, so I don't need to store them, and then just do the same thing. It's the same amount of buttons. But you're right. If I was doing weapons switching, it's a lot better if I just store all of them at once.
He also says the paint job matches your hat.
It does, right? I was gonna wear a different hat, but I didn't. Okay, that's my story.
Thanks for that story. That was riveting.
I I heard like Malala is gonna write a story about me because of that one. But I said, no. Write your own story. Okay, here we go. Guardian shield thing, no more. This is going a lot faster than the regular shield stuff.
I love how you still got the nerd hat from the
Angled?
80s with the little sensors sticking up.
80s? I'll have you know they still sell this. Let's see. Angled plating. Okay, so one of these is not hull boost. I hope no one's fuming about that. I'll have to make a 2 for this because I don't have one. 2D. I usually don't do this far down. Usually, like the 1s and 2s, I'm like, forget it. If they get me down to the point where I'm relying on 2s and 1s for hull reinforcement, I'm dead. That's it. You know? It's like I'm always told, make sure you lock the balcony before you leave. I'm like, if they got to our balcony and they open it and they're like, well, fair enough, I guess they're safe. No, they're gonna find a way. They're gonna keep on going. You know, I'm not. Who am I to stand in their way? What determination they had. You know? Wow. Hats off. Wait, that's an E. I don't want an E. I want a D. Okay. Alright, so far, with all this, we got hull reinforcement. I haven't done any engineering to the military grade. So this is just sort of the baseline of what the hull will be. Let's see here. Total mass is like 694. That's pretty good still. But here we go. Ready? Hull rating 6,677. There we go.
Kuri Nekoch says, any take on why the Corsair cockpit is a carbon copy of the Courier? It seems lazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder, like, okay, like they got a couple of ships, right, where they didn't do a carbon copy, like the Python, not the Python, the Cobra Mark II, right? And then not the Cobra Mark II, the Cobra Mark V. And what's the other ship they did? It's slightly different. The Mandalay, which is pretty much carbon copy. Oh look, just Mainer's out there. Oh, I'm gonna go ram into him. He's part of Goyd. Coming. There we go. The Mandalay one is basically the Mamba one, but there's like a hole in the ground. Okay, this might not last
With a really
long.
annoying sticker on it.
I know, right? Here's a big ass window so you could like look outside. No, don't leave. Stay here. I want to hit you. Wait, stay.
Didn't he run away just at the sight of
He
me?
saw the whole build and he was like, ah, no thank you. No thanks. I'm mass locking him. Oh, look at that. They ran away. I routed him. I need to run into something though. Who's you?
Oh, 7 Philip, enjoy your shopping.
Jadey Chaos. Whammo! Sorry. I was looking at chat. I wasn't looking at chat. I did it on purpose. Oopsie doopsie. Jadey Chaos. Well, I mean, Jadey Chaos, it goes with the name, right?
You got a name like Chaos, you gotta expect some chaos.
You gotta expect some chaos. I think they're going back in. I think they're going back inside to change their clothes. Are they?
Right now they're on stream somewhere going, oh, that was Europe, what's he doing? I want to do
who is this? How does he even get into this thing? I don't even know. Where is the station? There it is. So, okay, they were at full shields, and I took them down to no shields and 86%. While myself, I have 87% hull. What is that?
Given that you've got no shields either, that's pretty decent.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna ram full speed into this thing, just so that way Jadey Chaos doesn't know it's not personal. I'm gonna go ram into the station here. Jameson Memorial. Heard of it?
I think I have.
Okay, let's see. Do you think I can survive this?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Wham! Oh, jeez, I did. Holy mackerel! That was only 74%. That was great.
There you go.
Okay.
My big station's finally done as well. I'm happy about that.
Oh, congrats. Congratulations! I need to send you that video. Ooh. Oh, an orca. You know how I feel about other orcas that aren't my orca.
I'm guessing you feel like ramming them?
Feel like... Let's see. What is the jump range on this thing in case I get sent to jail? 30. I'll do it. Okay. Oh, he's wanted. He's wanted. He's a wanted man.
Ramming?
I knew it. I knew this guy was shifty. Get back here. Oh, damn it. Get back here. He's
You're
trying
not
to get
gonna let
away.
him escape.
I went through him. I'm getting
through him?
fines for reckless flying. But he's wanted. It's fine. He's rubber banding. Oh, did you see that? He hacked his way out of here. I shouldn't get in trouble for that. Am I in trouble? I'm in trouble.
I mean, of course you are. It's you.
I knew. See, other orcas that aren't Mars Europe are bad.
I don't know. I tend to be more worried about the orcas that are Mars Europe myself, but okay.
There you go. I had a feeling. I had a tingling.
You're all anonymous.
I had a tingling. I had a tingle. Lave knows what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna land now. Alright, so this whole thing is pretty good. Okay, look at this. I'm gonna just land. I'm gonna use kinetic landing. Whammo. Easy. It's so much easier to land just ramming into the ground. Alright.
I know, right?
There we go.
I've been telling you this for a long time.
Let's see here. You've been denying that you do it on purpose. Alright. Contacts. Administrative.
Python says, "Oh my God, Ghost Giraffe is back?" Question mark.
Go back!
We never went any. Well, he never went anywhere.
I've been here all day long. Jocko Flacco. Oh, no, you didn't say that. Python. Python, you're back. Everybody, Python's back. There we go. Alright.
Jacko Flacco says, "So any good?"
So far, it's been fun. I will say this. So far, ramming into things, check. Pretty good. Shields, again, check. Pretty darn good. What was the other thing? Jump range, we got to 74, but that was with like all kinds of ridiculousness, right? Speed, I'm really happy with the speed because it goes to 578, and with continual boosting, it keeps you above 550. And on top of that, I just put all the hole I could on this thing, and I think it was still 578. Let me double check there. Oops, I don't know why my camera's off. Sorry about that. I was looking at the camera.
Dana says, "I really hope either a dark green or black skin will come out and release because it reminds me so much of a Romulan bird of prey."
Yeah, right. Oh my God, definitely the vibrant green on this is gonna have such Romulan warbird vibes. Especially, you know what one everybody knows which one we're all thinking of, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you know which one? Which
course.
episode? You don't.
Oh, a specific episode. I thought you meant the ship.
Yeah. Which ship?
Well, it's very bird of prey. It's very Romulan.
It's the episode where the Romulans defect to the Enterprise, and they come in their small little scout ship, and it's that one.
Oh yeah. Okay, fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
You've that's it. I don't know. I'm gonna
That's
reverse.
That's what?
I think I'm gonna reverse my my moderator role I gave you and do what I did try and do originally was ban you, but I can't. I don't know how to do it.
Typed anything in chat, so I can't ban you.
I don't know.
Damn
Okay,
it.
categories. But hey, this brings me to case in point. We have a very special thing here since it's a special stream. We're gonna have ourselves a bit of a trivia thing, and we're gonna give away 4 skins of ships for you guys to put on your ships. You know those things? It's
you got skins.
I have skins to give out. Hooray! Let's see. There we go. All right, we got some categories here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Star Trek, category. If you are in chat, I want everybody to spam out which category you would want to have this what's it called? What am I doing? A trivia. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or NASA. So the questions will be from those categories. However, right now you need to figure out which category you want. The more if I see a bunch of Star Trek, I'm gonna choose a Star Trek thing. If I see a bunch of Lord of the Rings, I'll choose that. If I see NASA, I'll do that. I might even do a different one altogether. No, I won't do that. I'll choose what you say.
While they're spamming that out, have you got a picture of the skins you're giving away?
I don't know what they look like myself.
Wow, you're so useless.
But they're fantastic. I've been told they're the best ship skins. They're for 4 ships. Which ones they are? I should find that out. I'm gonna find out right now. I'm going to my email. Let's see, what ships are they? It could be any ship.
Of Ghost Giraffe.
Oh my God! What could it be? You know, what could it be?
Sparks, come back.
Where is it? Where is it? No, that's not it. All right.
I think Star Trek is winning.
Oh yeah,
so
you
far,
tell me which one wins. Okay, you tell me. Well, I see what ship skins here.
Yeah, it's looking like Star Trek.
Star Trek. All right,
Yeah,
I was hoping to be Star Trek. Now remember, in this, you can use Google. It's the first person to spell it correctly, the answer. All right? Does that make sense?
It's your professionalism and preparedness. We all love Mars.
I can't find that email. I'll find it later. But if you are to win, message me in Discord. It's the only way I can get you the codes for the ship skins. All right? There's no way I can do it in, what is this thing called? YouTube. Send me a message in Discord. There's a link in the description over there, and I'll send it to you after the stream. All right? Okay, so we're gonna do a Star Trek thing. All right? You guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, I already have one. Oh, I had one pre-ready, but I want to do this new one I just thought of. Okay, this should be freaking easy. All right? So a lot of you guys will already know the answer and just type it in. But remember, you have to spell it correctly, and the first person who types it in wins. Now, I'm going to mute myself on Discord, so these Discord fools don't cheat. There we go. Now, okay, chat, it's just you and me now. Discord folks, they have to wait 40 seconds or however many seconds the stream delay is to hear the question also. So we're going to do a Star Trek trivia thing. First person to answer it correctly wins the 4 skins. Again, I'll find out what they're for later. I think it's an anaconda. I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter. It's free, right? Okay, here we are. Now everybody in Discord should be able to be hearing me live in the regular chat. All right, here we are. Okay. Oh, thank you, Floober. I didn't see what happened, but that's great. Oh, DJ Matt Camp, nice to see you. Okay. So here's the question. In Star Trek, The Next Generation, what is the name of the Enterprise's sister ship that unfortunately met a premature end? What is the name of that sister ship? We all got to see it too. And it was destroyed. We got to see that beautiful Galaxy-class starship. That episode, man, that rocked me. I remember seeing that. I was so sad. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. What's the name of that ship? Remember, I just gave you the class of the ship, so don't give me the class. There we go. SP4H. The Yamato. There we go. Fantastic. Dark Star. Everybody remembers. What? Do you remember that episode? Okay, I'm taking myself off of mute here. Okay, SP4H. I'm writing your name down here. SP4H. We'll have more chances for more ship skins later on, but that's it for right now. Oh, yeah. All right, Barefoot, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah. Did you know that answer?
I did.
You did.
I did.
And you did, but you were like, you know what? I'll let the wee people have this one.
Well, it feels like cheaty if I get involved because I'm me.
What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? You think he knew? I don't think he knew.
Of course I knew it was the Yamato.
No, you didn't know.
I'm a TNG boy.
No. You said correctly. The U.S. is important to the name. All right, Dana. Fine. How about this? I'll give you one too. All right. Yeah. If anything, okay, Daniel. Okay, message me in Discord. You win. Because if you think about it, the USS Yamato. What I should have done was ask for the serial number. That's what I should have
The
done.
registry number, yeah.
That's what I should have done. But that could have delayed you because your answer, I did see it, came right after SP4H. So who knows? Okay, we'll do both of you guys. I'm a fairman, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I am Justin Fair. Okay.
Hello, Justin.
There we go. Optional internals. All of them. See, I know how to work things. There we go. Store. All right, so we did shield tank. We did hull tank. We did FSD. We did speed. Do you guys want to see mining, or should we go ahead and put on the gimbaled multi cannons and see about that weapons convergence? What do you want to see first?
I think weapons would be better.
Weapons would be better. We got it. Okay, so then.
Oh, there we go. We've got the registry number in chat now, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, we have a conflicting registry numbers in chat.
Uh-oh. Why? What for? Why? Well, yeah, why
Well,
are
we
there
have
two?
NTC 24383
wrong.
and NTC 718. All right, I'm gonna have to look it up now and settle this, aren't I?
Yeah. Well, I get these multi cannons loaded up, and then we're gonna go somewhere and actually blow something up. Okay.
Oh, it's both apparently.
How's it both? It was a one scene. It was like one thing, and the next scene it was something else.
According to Memory Alpha, it's listed as both. Let me see. I wonder if it explains why. Oh, Mars, you're in the way of the cookie button.
What?
It was asking me about cookies and I couldn't see.
I know I have better weapons. However, they're all on the Corvette, and I don't feel like fishing them off of the Corvette. Is that okay?
Okay.
Is that fine?
That's fine.
I'll do my best. I got a couple of 3Cs that are overcharged, but it doesn't have the one of them doesn't have experimental.
Okay, so apparently it was seen in it was first seen in the Measure of Man.
Yeah.
And it had the 24383 registry. But then later, and in all the schematics and stuff, the official one is the 71807.
Oh. Is there any sort of like headcanon as to why that is?
No, they just messed up.
Okay. As one was apt to do back in the 90s. I mean, back then, or the 80s and 90s, there was no like, oh, rewind that. Let's see what that is, right? It's just like it was that, and then you never saw the episode again. Like next time you saw the episode was like maybe 2 years later in a what's the thing called, a rerun.
Again, we're having the question: what are the stock shields like compared to the Python one?
Stock shields compared to the Python one? Okay, we can take a quick look at that. I'm just gonna put on a couple of things, and then we're gonna go.
Well, I'm assuming they mean the stock shields. They just said, what are the shields like compared to the Python one? So there's both versions of that question.
All right. I'll show you because I do have my Python... Wait, Python 1 or Python 2?
Python 1.
Does anybody still use that? Is that even a useful question at this point?
I mean, I still use it for... Not that it happens much anymore, but when the Thargoids set stations on fire and you need to rescue people, I use it for that.
Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Reinforced shields. I'm good to the max. I can't be bothered to land this thing myself, so I'm going to put flight assist on. Advanced docking computer. Actually, no. It's a small ship. I can dock this myself. It's the Super Cruise assist that I want. Then the rest of this, let's go... Alright. I suppose we could put on some shield boosters, shield cell banks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't often use them. Oh, you know what? No. because I kind of want to get this. This is just to look at what it does. All right, we got weapons.
Goldriel says you can fit C5 prismatics and 3 C6 banks like the Python one.
You can fit it with and right. The thing is, I want to do that, but I don't want to take up too much time in doing that. Okay, I think I have everything I need. This is just a rundown. And then, okay, then we'll go out, and then we'll come back, and before, because I do want to test this, so we're going to see how the gimbaled, the convergence of the weapons, seeing how if things are too much to the left or above us, which weapons are firing while other ones aren't. If you need to be like looking directly at the target to get all the weapons firing at once. So that's what I want to look at here. And then I want to see about it for mining. And when we're doing the mining, we'll be coming back because my mining rig is a Python Mark 1. So we can
I'm gonna laugh at your attempt at mining with this.
I'm gonna use that. No, the mining for this and the mining, the Python Mark 1 is fantastic because it's fast. You could move around. You don't run into stuff. Wow!
John Doe says,
coming in! Oh my god!
Oh
my god! You do? Somebody almost killed me. Who was that? I think that was our good friend, Rain Man. Oh wait, not Rain Man. Oh, Rain Man's cool too. No, I think it was Rain Man I almost killed. Who was it? Oh god. Katie. It was Katie. I almost ran into Katie a second time. Oh, okay.
John Doe says, where can I buy the Corsair? Is it available? No, this is a preview. It'll be out, as PFVD just said, on April the 8th for Ox.
Alright.
And probably 3 months later for in-game.
Yeah, April 8th for ARCs is correct. Where should I go for shooting people? Bunda?
Is there a Hazraz close? There's one in...
Oh, is there one? There should be...
I think there's one in that system next to here, isn't there?
Yeah, there should be one here. Okay, let me go
New
check
nets. Doesn't it always send you to new nets to fight pirates and stuff?
Yeah, the cockpit is like a fighter jet. It's so much nicer than... I'm glad of all the cockpits they chose. I'm glad they chose this one because I really enjoy it, but I don't find myself in a courier often enough to enjoy this cockpit. And this cockpit is enormous too. Like if you go behind the chair in VR, you can literally just lay down. Sparks used to do this. He used to go in VR and he would position himself over like an Earth-like planet and just lay down and just look at the planet in orbit. It was pretty... that sounded pretty cool. I was never able to do it because he got rid of all his stuff. Okay, where is...
Okay, Fluber says you're going to make the miner cry, in them cry.
Why?
Because you're going to make a terrible mining ship out of that ship. And
okay, Fluber, you tell me what I need to put on here, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a great mining ship. The best, even.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, SEO.
I can't wait to have
my
a
god.
mining off with you.
The SEO, it's almost undetectable.
Nice.
What? That's the smoothest SEO I've felt so far.
Even smoother than the Mandalay.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. The stream's catching up. Oh, that's flat, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so flat. At the beginning was me, the movement at the beginning was me trying to counteract something that wasn't happening.
Okay, that's smooth as, yeah.
Hey, what happened to the rings here?
Dana says, is it clear if the Mark V will be available for credits on April the 8th too?
I don't know that answer.
And then John Doe said something and deleted it before I could read it.
He says he loves me. But he didn't.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, he says, I love me.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
How is
How is the heat generation?
Oh yeah, of the SEO. Okay, we'll try that again. Let's shoot some things, and then let's just play around with the SEO, because I forgot about the SEO. The fact that these new ships are optimized for that technology, and I forgot like each one gets a little bit better, And I thought the Mandalay was as good as it was gonna get. Nope.
Floober says, "Oh boy, I get to type out a mining build in VR at 1:30 a.m."
You don't have to. You could just, accept the fact that I will do a good job.
Yeah, okay. I've seen your good job.
I'm a great job.
Uh-huh.
All right. Where are they at?
Last time we had a mine off, you resorted to trying to pirate from my hold. That was the only way you could get ore.
Hey, I use the Python Mark II to its full capabilities. Here we go. That's a star. Oh my god, that thing's dead. Who's the other ones? Okay, you're there. Alright, let me do this. Oh, it kind of... Okay, there we go. We got 3 of them shooting that way. It shoots through the hole a little bit. Like I said before, the Python Mark II... Oh god. You black out and you can't move.
Oh, Floopy, you're no fun.
What did Floopy say?
Oh, nothing. Floopy's being a good mod and doing what mods should do, and I was tempted to not.
There's a lot of blacking out with this ship. So as maneuverable as it is, it locks you out because you can't move. Okay. I get a little bit of distance here. What's this? Who's attacking that guy? Okay, I got 4 guns, so the cheek on the left isn't firing. Now they're all firing. Top, bottom isn't firing. There's okay. Oh, there's nothing at the bottom. It's all on the top. Everything's reloading at the moment. There we go.
Darkstar says, "What if you pitch down instead of up? Do you red out instead?" Probably not.
I think red out might be a gravity thing,
Hipster
right?
weapons mod, says DJ Camp.
Never. It's all gimbaled. It's fine.
That ship exploded.
Yeah. All right. Look for new guys. So so far pretty good. The weapons on the top and on the sides. Let me show you. Those 3 basically shoot at anything you're looking at. And if something's slightly to the right, that one will fire, but this one obviously will not. I'm wondering, because look, if you have, I know people don't use turreted builds, but you know how I do. I love turreted builds. You could definitely fire backwards with this thing. Like completely backwards.
Darth Wall says, "Reuse cockpit ruins it." I disagree. It's in line with the previous, it's keeping a theme between the manufacturer.
I will agree to a certain point, right? Like when I look at this, I'm like, what a cool looking ship. I really like this. But then I'm like, how did they glitch a courier on it? I still see the courier cockpit, Like it looks like really cool, but then I see courier cockpit. Inside, I like it. I don't like the courier that much, so maybe maybe Retro Flyer, if she's around, I don't know if she'll go into this and be like, oh yeah, this is. I basically feel like I'm in a monster version of my own ship. But I don't fly it as much as to notice the difference. But I like the cockpit nonetheless. Alright, let's find more things. Okay, but the blacking out thing really is annoying. Because this thing is pretty maneuverable. However, if I boost and I get a little bit dark there. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine actually. I suppose if I do this, at what point do I start blacking out? Let's find out.
Floober just sent me a build for your mining to
All
give
right.
you some inspiration.
All right, cool. Anything that
do you
stands
want
out?
Let me have a look.
I wish there was a reload button. You know, like on foot, if you're like, you know, if you're halfway down your magazine and you just want to reload, so that way you have a full mag. I wish you could do that in ships. There we go, some angry lights. That appears to be a good guy. This
This is not a mining build, Floober. What are you talking about? Yeah, this is. It hasn't even got any mining lasers. Ah, Floober, I'm disappointed.
what did she do?
You sent me like some Cyto Scrambler, Concorde cannon, missile.
Yeah, it's
rack.
mining. What are you talking about? That's how I mine.
That's how you mine when you're trying to steal
There you
from
go.
me, yeah?
Whammo! This thing's pretty cool. I like it. it really blows things up.
X-Man says Super Courier.
Yeah, this is super courier for sure. There's not too many bad guys out here. Oh, that could be a bad guy. There's no way that's not. This could be my next new siege, CZ ship. Because I hate killing all these vultures all day long. It takes forever. There you go. See you later, vulture. Oops, I should slow down. Oh, that star pattern of gunfire is brilliant. Wow.
Tommy Toes says, what do you mean blackout? Is that an external tool that adds realism?
External tool, realism. All right, you go land on a landing pad where they say there's no gravity, and take a drink of water and tell me about realism. Charles Henry Miller, unfortunately, is just a regular mining python. Okay, Rex Carter. Let's see here. I just wasn't used to all the blacking out. I normally don't.
You can black out in this, Tommy. It does happen. Not often, but it does happen.
Yeah, you see? Did you not see the fight against the FDL? I was blacking out and then I couldn't move. Like, here we go. Is that doing it right now? Why? Now that you're
X-Man
looking,
says, how's the max speed?
the max speed seems to be 578. Let's see right now with all these weapons on if it's still yeah. 578, and it stays around above 550, which I love. Now we need to go to an actual planet and do some cool stuff. But this, I like this. This convergence is nice. There's very little face blocking. You know, like I was saying with other ships like Pythons and Anacondas, where there's a chin mount, and you don't see it unless you're like really pointing straight at it. This one doesn't have that problem.
I do like the star type pattern of the guns. Why are you shooting that rock? You're probably not shooting it anymore, stream delay, but why were you shooting that rock?
I just wanted to see the pattern.
Ah.
That's beautiful.
Oh, when only 3 fire, it reminds me of what's the Viper from Battlestar?
Yeah. Oops. All right. Oh, so now we're gonna test the SEO heat generation.
Yeah, I've run it till it burns.
Yeah. go. All right, guys. We're gonna try to aim at a fixed point, so that way we can see how wobbly it gets. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm gonna fly towards a star. Let's see which star. They don't have any. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna fly towards this thing here.
They don't have any stars
Oh
in
God!
space.
Jesus Christ! I was like, what are all these stars coming at me? It was asteroids. I went back into the place. Oh, I couldn't see it. They should put a sign, warning, asteroid crossing. Alright. I should race the Mamba. I think the Mamba would still win. But yeah, it's still okay. You know what? I'll fly towards that right there. Okay. Okay, ready?
Just pick Andromeda. That's a good big blob.
Andy? Let's see. Where's Andy? I'm gonna run into this stupid thing again, aren't I? Looking for this damn place. Right.
It was right there, just to your
Where
right.
Where is it? Oh God! I ran into it again. Look what you made me.
Well, don't run into it.
You keep making me do this.
I don't blame me.
That's not Andromeda. Is that Andromeda? There it is. I
You're
found
at the helm.
I found it. Despite your efforts, I found it. Okay. There we go. I can't believe it happened the second time. Okay, everybody, get ready. I'm gonna go in SEO time. Alright. Behind me is the Hazres at whatever distance is from me. And here we go, I'm gonna boost. Full speed. Look at that. Look how smooth it is. I'm not touching the joystick. Not touching the joystick. Now it's a gentle wobble right now. Heat is 54%. Staying nice and 57. Very little. It's getting a little bit more wobbly. 59. Okay, now I'm going to try to counteract the wobble here. And just a gentle correction.
Jack says pips assist. You don't need shields, it's fine.
Well, Jack, there you go. There you go. Don't listen to Barefoot. Yeah. 59%. This is nice. So if you're traveling to, say you have a station in one of your systems that's really freaking far, and you want to deliver, I think it's like, how much cargo is this thing? Like 200? Oh, nearly 300 cargo, right? We'll check. We'll go look at that next when we do the thing. It's getting a lot more wobbly now. But we're at 4,000 C. We're about max. We're at max speed now. 59%. The fuel consumption is going down pretty good. Let's see. How far are we from where we were? 300,000? What do you think of this?
It's looking good, man.
Let's go.
Staying at like 59% heat-wise, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it's
just not going up anymore.
That's as high as it goes. We're down at 25. Won't tell says looks slightly more fuel thirsty compared to Mandalay. Wonder what the Mandalay's fuel.
Well, the Mandalay runs slower. Well, it flies slower in SEO to be more fuel efficient, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I came out because I was going to run out of fuel.
Yeah, you're doing about 600 C more than the Mandalay does flat out.
Nice.
Give or take.
So it's a good sprint across. And there we go. We're at 480 light seconds away. So now I'm just going to jump to another system and come back.
I was flying across my system the other day, and yeah, you're right. It's quicker to just leave and come back.
Oops. I was jumped again. I forgot I wasn't in like normal mode. There we go. FBI agent says Mandy's about the same. Yeah, these are class 7 thrusters versus class 5 thrusters. But does that matter when it's the SEO drive?
No.
It's the SEO it's the FSD that has the
Unless he wants you to just test that to see what it's like not in SEO.
No, we don't need to know that. We know that already. One's gonna be slower than the other, yeah?
I could have sworn the Mandalay only did 4000 C in SEO. FBI agent immediately. No! Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna get you. He knows things. He knows everything. He sees everything. Everything's monitored. Alright, going back. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do mining. And then we're also gonna, on top of that, maybe some heat tests.
I sent you in your DM Floobers build if you want to reference it. It's basically mining lasers and refineries.
Alright.
Let me see how many limpets.
What? What? What's wrong?
2 3A collector limpets and a prospector limpet.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Noobs.
So
Noobs.
easy.
Noobs.
Look at this, Mr. Overcompensate over there with your cutter build. How many cutter limpets you got over there? How many do you shoot out?
God, I think I can have either 12 or 15 active collector limpets at any given moment.
You don't need that.
Yeah, you do.
You don't need that.
That's
you can
why
have
I was
so many
getting so
limpets
much more
not
than you.
doing anything. They just be loitering around.
No, they pick everything up real fast and you're on to the next one, and that's how I had like hundreds of tons of stuff in my cargo.
We're gonna have
and
to
you had
have
5.
another contest where I
I'll
show you
destroy
how
you.
much better my medium build is than your cutter, your cutter thing. We're gonna have a race to 200 materials, or 200 whatever the hell we're mining.
200's nothing. Try 500.
No, never do 500. Because the thing is, I can't do 500 because this thing doesn't go up that high. The point
Well, that's another reason why it's bad. Because you've got to go and drop off
who's
and
gonna be
come
mining
back to get the
500
same amount?
Stuff? Not me. That's
Me?
you. No. What we're talking about. I can mine about 200 of something before I start losing my mind.
Fluber says, "Hey, it's not a race." Never mind. We just gave up. Now it is. Lol.
That's a Mandalay with lightweight alloy and everything reduced in weight for jump range. Jocko Flacco's having a conversation. Goji has a point about it being able to shoot straight backwards with all turrets. That's right. It can shoot straight backwards.
Goji? Is that your Japanese alt?
Yeah. Goji-san.
Nice.
Alright, I'm coming into Jameson Memorial. And I'm gonna land. Oh, there's so many people here. Look how rubber bandy it is. Who's this? It's Katie. Should I ram Katie again?
Oh yeah, you should totally ram Katie. Just to say hello.
Oh! I thought she was a Naboo fighter. I went towards the back end of it instead of the front end. There you go. I'm just gonna buzz her. I'm not gonna ram into her. That's rude. That's rude, Barefoot. Where's the landing spot? Landing gear 8. Numero 8.
The Granted, no, the Corsair's not out yet. This is a preview on the special server for special people.
Where so special? Yep, that's true.
It'll be out on the 8th for ARCs.
Yeah, this thing is a weird thing because it's not based on anything in game. Because all of it, we don't have a carrier, and every time we come here, it's Groundhog Day. So it's like whatever build they got, like we can't check it against like older builds. It's weird. But okay, so now.
Felipe says, "I like using less limpets so I get more time. Mining is a chill activity." No, mining is all about efficiency.
There we go. Someone who knows how to play video games. All right.
Efficiency.
Efficiency. Last thing I know. Never was such a thing. Okay, I'm gonna keep my Super Cruise assist though. I'm gonna keep my heat sinks and my chaff. Turns out don't even need heat sinks. Oh, that's what I should have built. I should have made a silent running build for this thing. Maybe if we have time. I never put my stopwatch on. Maybe if we have time, we'll do a cold build for real fun stuff like hacking into mainframes and stealing all the prisoners. Okay. So when it comes to we just need a size 2 refinery, right? Let me see.
I mean, if you want to be inefficient, yeah, that's fine.
Let's see.
A
Floober.
tiny little ship, it's not going to make any difference.
Floober
But carry
says
on.
a 4B refinery. All right, Floobs, I'll do that. Wait, do you want me to do this? This is a build
I want to laugh at you doing this.
This is a build for a Type 9 Heavy. Floober sent me.
It's to inspire you and show you what you need, because we all know that you're really bad at mining.
I'm the best at mine. I just don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's start with the essentials, yeah? Let's go start with the, what's the thing called? What are you even looking for? Prospector limpet. You need one of those. There. Also, let's see the max cargo before we do anything else.
It probably holds about 150 tons or something useless for mining like that.
Are you ridiculous? There's no 100 tons, friend. Do you see all these size 6s, size 5s? Check this out. Okay, let me get the cargo on the bottom going. Where is it? Cargo capacity. I'm already at 256.
So that's a surprising
you're
amount.
You're shivering in your boots.
No shivering is occurring here.
Oops, wrong button.
Zen's betting on 318.
There you go. 304. It's just cargo. Like if I just wanted to use this as a cargo run for getting stuff on and off of outposts. 316. What is the Type 8? What does the Type 8 do? Let me see, I have one.
I think it does more than that.
I better. I better.
I think it's about 500, give or take.
Yeah, that's right. Because, I mean, already the stock one is like... Yeah, never mind.
If you're maxing it. PFED said it's 400, but I think it's 5.
There you go. Transporter. Is this the one I use? 400. Cargo capacity 0. No, it's not that one. I have the Sky Duck. The Sea Duck. As my...
Yeah, chat seems to say it's 400.
Okay. 400 it is. So cargo-wise, 316. It's not bad, especially if you want to do some like blockade running. Like let's say there's a CG going on, and you wanna get like just enough to get in the top 75%, and there's a lot of gankers, and you want to boost away from them. This is the ship to do it in. All right, I'm gonna do no shields. I can't be asked for shields, right? We need... Should I do 4s for the refinery in this build? Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, please let me know. Or should I do 2s? In the Python, I think I use a 2.
With that, I would go with a 2 because you're going to want slots for collectors.
Yeah.
And you want at least size 3 collectors.
Store a module. Actually, I don't need to store that module. And then Super Cruise Assist. Change that to Prospector. Then for let's see here. So that gives me about cargo of 312, but I think I'll do for collector limpets. Should I just do 2 3s?
Yeah, that'll be good enough for now.
Do you use A's or do you do B's? I like range.
I think I do A's.
Yeah.
I do whatever gets me the most actual limpets, because that's more important than range, because you're normally going to be, like, have your nose up against the rock anyway.
I guess so. They do last longer. They're 2 either way. I like to do range because sometimes I'll be up against 2 rocks and I want them to get them, but I guess time is better. We'll do time.
But yeah, for me at least, I find it's all about having the most out there, getting the most in as quickly as possible.
Okay, and then so we got those guys there. Again, this is just me, alright? I have a personal limit to around 200 cargo. And then I get stir crazy. So I'm gonna put 3 collector limpets of 3s. Oh, wait, no, I can go higher here. Well, that only gives me 1 more. Alright, 256 worth of cargo space. Now compare that to this. So I don't have a large ship that I mine with. I only mine with mediums. My other mining ship is a Python. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So this is my other mining ship here. So the cargo here is 224. See, I have 6 on this one. So the one I have currently, I have 7 collector limpets. This one has 2 5s. Why do I have it that way? This could be a lot better. Okay, well this isn't like, let's look at Python stream, right? Now, what was the question earlier about comparing the shields or something from Python Mark 1?
Stock shields on the Corsair to the stock shields on the Python.
Alright. Okay. Let's do that real fast.
Yeah, you can just buy
I'm gonna do
a
that.
Python and yeah.
Purchase ship. Python. Regular Python. Wait, no, I could just look at it right here. Shields is 294. And Corsair 264. So that's stock wise. Does that help anybody ask with their questions there?
I hope so.
Yeah. Yanghees. Yeah, that's what I did. I did 2 3C limpet controllers and 1 more, 1 5, and that'll give me 7. Yeah, it's good there. And then hard points. Let's see here. For mining lasers, does it matter the size too much? Like a 2s versus the 1s?
I think it just pulls bits off faster.
Yeah, let's go with faster.
And the Lancers give you greater range as well if you've got those unlocked.
I don't have I don't have them unlocked. See, otherwise, let's see, abrasion blaster. Just making sure. No.
I assume you're going surface mining, not coal mining, obviously.
No. And I always do the turret one because you never know. One might have friends, and you might want to kidnap them and force them to push buttons for you.
Floober's saying 2s are more effective. That's what I'm saying. The bigger ones pull bits off.
Yeah. Should I do everything? Should I do 5 of them?
I mean, your problem is going to be that you'll have more bits than your limpets can pick up, so you don't really need an excessive amount of lasers.
But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do 5 of them.
Jocko says, "Love those hard points. No useless class 1s."
Yeah. Like the class 1s, it's basically for like experimental effects. So I was convinced they were gonna give us like 3 larges, 2 mediums, and 1 small. That was, if I were to have made a bet, that's what my bet would have been. Yeah, so this is here. I just want to see how this all runs. Pulse wave analyzer, nobody uses that, right? No self-respecting miner.
Floober says, "Get the other mining hard points."
Which one? The abrasion blaster?
No, don't get an abrasion blaster. That's for core mining.
What do you want me to get? Subsurface and abrasion are fun. They are fun. They are fun. But I'll let our audience have fun on their own. They know what those things are. This is more entertaining right now to see, is seeing like 6 of these mining lasers do their dirty work. Okay, I'm gonna get what?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to out loud. I just remembered that I cooked lasagna yesterday, and then I forgot to put it in the fridge last night.
Fresh lasagna.
So I'm getting food poisoning later today.
Just just heat it up. Okay, do I have everything? I have everything, right? Okay.
I don't know. I was watching chat more than the screen. So you need collector limpets, you need a prospect limpet, you need your lasers, you need a refinery, you need a cargo hold.
I got all that.
Then you got everything.
Okay, I have everything. Okay, let's go mine. Is there anywhere of value to mine nearby? Because I don't want to go back to that place that we were just at. Does anybody know of a place to mine near Jameson?
Oh yeah, did you get a refinery?
Yeah, I got a refinery. I got a size 2.
Okay.
Whoa, this thing is loosey goosey. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna boost out the mail slot. Comme ça. Here we are. Look at those engines. Doesn't these engines look cool? Look at that. That looks like the what's it called? The
Nunets has rings.
Nunets? Okay, great. We'll go there. Thanks. All right.
It reminds me of like, when you see people making a motorbike out of a jet engine.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that, this ship. Did you buy limpets?
Yeah, I bought limpets. I think I have like over 200 or so. All right, here we go. I don't know who that is in front of me. But they
someone who's about
better
to
not be
rammed,
there.
LHS 317.
I think it's our friend, because they're flying in the.
Do it.
I'm not going to do it. You can't make me do it. Where are they? Orange Phoenix. Oh, Orange Phoenix is here. Oh, it's another.
Okay.
Orca.
Kroll just pointed something out that's kind of relevant. You don't have a detailed surface scanner to scan the rings for hotspots.
Who needs it?
Not you, apparently.
Not me. That's who. Okay, that's true. I don't have that. But I've already left the station.
You don't care what you're mining, really. You're mining for mining's sake as opposed to making money. So you can shoot any rock and get any useless mineral.
There we go. We're going over here. Apparently, I've never been there before. That's another thing about this test server, is that you don't have all the data you have in your regular thing. Okay. I'm not gonna try core spots. Crawl. We just want to see how it does with the mining lasers all firing at once. It's a little bit of a test of the power distributor in that regard. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever I leave the station, I can't go back. Let's see. It's against my religion. Never go back, never surrender. Okay, new nets. Barefoot.
I didn't do it.
You look what they sent me. They sent me to a place with no rings. Who said that? Okay.
Well, they gave you LHS 317 as well.
Okay, I'm going there. That even sounds like a place that has freaking rings. I can't believe you've done
There's
that.
asteroid belts right there. You can go
done
in
me
the
dirty.
asteroid belt.
I'm not going to an asteroid belt. Who mines at asteroid belts?
Asteroid miners.
There you go. You knew this. You knew this would happen. And yet you let it happen. Okay, that's fine.
Well, Montel says, my bad. LHS 317, go there.
Okay, fine. Alright, meanwhile, okay, it's about that time again. It's time for...
Free skins!
Free 4 skins of ships! Yay! Alright, we already did the Star Trek trivia. Left on the board is Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or NASA.
Good night,
Now
Floober.
go ahead, start typing. Bye, Floober. Typing in the chat what category you want to see. We already did Star Trek, so don't say Star Trek. Look at the other ones, and then we're gonna have a contest. Who writes it first, and who writes it correctly, and no, with all spelling and that kind of stuff. Whoever does that first wins. They win. You can use Wikipedia or Google or whatever it is you use these days. ChatGPT. I don't care. I want the right answer and I want it spelled very nicely. Alright, we're at a nice place here. What's place do you imagine we should go to for mining?
Any ring, I guess.
Any ring.
I mean, you can't scan them, so they're all the
tell.
same.
Which place should I go to? I'm gonna go to this place. I bet the answer's over here. I should go there instead.
I'll go that first blue planet with the big rings.
Yeah, me too. I'm going there. Okay, it's 300 light seconds away.
It's bigger, so it's got to be better.
There we go. Big is better. There we are.
So far, we have 1 for Star Trek,
Yeah.
1 for Star Wars, 2 for NASA.
All right. I've seen a lot of NASA.
Oh no, 3 for NASA.
3 for NASA. All right.
The first one with a station near the ring, Montel is saying.
The first one with the station with no ring. Wait. The first
Near
one
the ring.
The first one near the rings with no station.
No, the first one with a station near the ring.
That's where I was going to, Biffin. You made me go over here. You were like, bigger
There's
is
another
better.
for NASA. Do you know what amuses me as well? Won't Tell's coming out with all the, hey, go here, go to this station, that. He's telling everything. He's not like Won't Tell at all. He's a lie.
It's a lie? Well, he's got a middle name. What's that say? I can't even know what that means.
I think it's like Scientologist, but spelled with a P. I don't know.
A P Scientologist?
Mm-hmm.
Am I being trolled? Am
more
I
for
going
NASA.
to like a bunch of muddy rocks over here?
Probably. The consensus is NASA, by the way.
NASA. All right, we'll have NASA question mark. Okay, we got. Let's see here. Should I go to? Should I go to the hazardous thing here? Should I do that? No. A resource site or just a blank area?
Just go to a random spot.
Random spot. You got it. All right. All right, NASA. Okay, now you got to spell this correctly. All right. This question is going to be about the James Webb Space Telescope. All right. Heard of it?
Yeah?
The James Webb Space Telescope doesn't really orbit the Earth, but it's around the Earth. Oh wait. gotta mute Discord because you guys are gonna cheat. You're gonna hear the question before I say it.
Oh,
See how
fine.
Barefoot didn't do that? Okay, I'm gonna mute my. Okay, chat. It's just you and me. Discord can't hear me until like.
Chat says, "How fast does this sucker boost?"
There you go. All right, I'll answer that question in just a second. But the James Webb Space Telescope has been positioned in a certain type of orbit. What's the name of that orbit? What is that spot or point called? Spelled it correctly. We're coming in. There we go. Oh, Blog Talk got it. Blog Talk. Lagrange point 1. Let's see. Someone says L2. I think it's L2. Lagrange point, yes, but which one? Hold on, let me just double make sure. I think it's L2. Lagrange point 2. Thomas has got it. 1 second while I check the answer. Barefoot. Fill time.
Hello, I'm filling time, but I'm massively delayed, so I'm probably talking over you. 10 off Discord. I'm looking it up as well. I'm not singing anything.
I know the answer is L2, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, it is L2. Okay, let's see. Who got that again? Tomas?
It's in L2.
Yeah.
I checked.
I know. Oh wait, you're on stream delay, so you can't hear what I'm saying. It's L2. I figured it out. You're welcome.
I just told you that.
I told everybody that first. Okay, great. Yay! I hope no one's disappointed by the answer, but it is. It is the L2 spot. And Tomas, message me in Discord, and I will send you your code for your ship skin. Let me just write down your name here. Let's see.
Discord link is earlier in chat and in the description.
Thank you so much.
Everyone should join. It's awesome.
We have really fun people. There you go. All right, cool. All right. Let's see here. Get my prospector limpet going. Oops, I accidentally shot one out. There we go. I wonder what I'm even mining for here. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh, stuff.
I like stuff.
Yeah, this has got the most stuff out of all the rings in all the systems.
This is a dirty place. Look at this. Okay. I'm coming. Alright, there we go. Mining with the Corsair, ladies and gentlemen. Can it be done?
I mean, yeah, it can be done, just not as well as mine.
As mine? We're mining. We're doing it. Alright. What's it got in here? Osmium. I'll take it.
Mirror J is saying the cockpit's way too cramped for a median.
It's too cramped.
Don't like the big pointy bit at the front.
I like the point. Okay.
And Won't Tell says you're mining for raw materials. But that's a valid point.
Wow! This is amazing. Okay. Hold on. I forgot to put pips to weps, but holy mackerel, did you see that? There we go.
The stream hasn't caught up yet.
This is... There we go. It eats up so much. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me wait for... Hold on. Let me just do this. Okay, that eats up everything. But again, we do have 6 mining lasers going. Oh, it's depleted. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's here. Let's see here. Can fire away over here.
Now you see, this is where the extra limpets come in, because you've got to now wait around for all that stuff to get picked up, put in your hole.
No, you just look at it. See? Look at the little workers. Look at the little tiny workers going out having fun.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what mining really
Efficiency.
is about. Look at that. And then they go into their holding pattern. So you know they're done. Look, we're done already. I don't know what you're complaining about. Uranite? No.
JD says I couldn't sleep, so now you have to suffer through me being here.
Oh, yay. Let's see. Okay, now I'm gonna use less lasers this time. I'm gonna see how it does.
Okay, that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen in chat.
What?
It
Oh
just,
my god.
it just stared into my soul.
That's funny. There you go.
Hello, Lost Photographs.
Hello. I'm being scanned barefoot. What do I do?
By who?
I don't know. It could be anybody.
You should probably think about running if you've
Never.
got cargo, because they will shoot you.
Nah, they won't. They can't catch me. This has coltan. I don't like coltan. I'm being shot at. Am I being shot
I
at?
told you they would shoot you.
Are those weapons? No, they're mining.
Probably.
I think they're mining.
Are they on their own?
It must be. I thought they were shooting at me, but they were hitting the rocks.
As long as you're not a rock, then you should be okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I've never once been a rock. Osmium. You know what? We're just here for the lasers. Let's use lasers, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
so again, if I use all the weapons, they go off. They burn through it quite fast. Oops. The heat generation's quite much, yeah? Alright, let's turn off some of this. Let's see here. Let's go to mine laser. Let's get
I'm
rid of.
impressed that you were able to build something where you could shoot all those lasers and the ship stayed on. Well done.
There's no question about my ability. I can do
Oh, no.
things all day long.
A trend is starting. I don't like it.
There you go.
Freaky Deaky Dude says somehow I don't think this is what this ship was intended for.
But it's doing it. Look at this. There you go. Got it. Okay, let me see if I can do 4. I did 3 just fine. See, and look at the power distributor. It's draining it. Yeah. I suppose 3 is the best one, but I want to test 4 on a full asteroid. This one's small over here. Now Mira's doing it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There's a trend starting and I don't
What
like
did you
it.
make? What have you? You've provoked them
I have
somehow.
nothing to do with this. How am I blamed
You
in
reacted.
any way?
Okay, you reacted. You gave them the power of reacting to it.
You reacted as well.
No,
You're reacting right now?
I'm mining. Leave me alone.
Incognito Man says, I figured this ship looked pretty good for an armed miner.
It is an arm miner. There you go. Look at the heat generation, though. What do you guys think of the heat
You
generation?
could have...
Whammo! That's fun.
It's far too quick for my liking. Yeah, but you could have like 3 mining lasers and then some defensive weaponry. That's a valid thing.
No. I mean, yeah, yes, you could. You could have some defensive weaponry. Actually, my okay, we're gonna do it. Look at it from this way. Oh my God, look at that! It's like, you know, the mining laser is just a collection of a bundle of lasers itself. It's like the bigger version of itself.
Oh no, Simon's making like tiny ones.
Simon.
Seisman.
Like, okay, so this is what the lasers look like, right? It's an array. I think go with black. It's an array of lasers going off in a circle like that. But then if you look at the ship itself, when it fires all of them, it's the same thing. Wow. Okay.
Mirror J says, "Are you enjoying the ship so far? Is it worth buying?"
Let me think. All right, if I didn't already have it, right? Is this worth buying for me? Let me think about what I like to do in the stupid thing won't change. Yeah, for me I would, because I like, my favorite thing to do is speed. I'm like Lightning McQueen. I like speed and I like how fast this thing goes. And next thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna take it to the best place for flying really fast. I just want to see how far it gets me. So on a full thing, it gets me down to 60%. So like a full, like, you know, distributor charge takes it down to 60%, 40%. And I hit it a
For the
second
record,
time.
I will outmind you so hard.
And do one more time there. And then you're done.
Sisman Gruzlak says, "Is it worth it for arcs?"
For arcs, how many for arc? How much arc? Well, it's only for arcs, right? I don't know.
No, he says, "Is it worth it spending arcs on?"
I don't know. I don't know, because right now, if you're doing PvP stuff, I would say definitely, right? If you're doing mining stuff, probably not, right? Because you're mining right now, and I don't know if you're doing mining, trying to do it at speed, but this, I don't know if it gives you that much more speed in mining, but I would say it's a really good miner. What a real good question though is if you look at Mechanstrin, right? And if you're one of those who still like doing axe stuff, I think Mechan makes a really good argument that this is definitely one of the ships to go with. For bounty hunting and stuff like that, yeah, if that's what I did, I would definitely do it. Personally, I would definitely buy it because it looks really cool. I kind of don't want to wait for it, but it depends on what you want to do with it. For exploration, I don't know. I haven't gone to planets yet and flown around planets to see how fun it is to ride around. The one thing I would say, compared to the Mandalay, I think I prefer the Mandalay because look, the Mandalay's yaw is way faster than this yaw here. I don't know what yaw this is, but that's not yaw we can believe in. But let's go to a planet, huh? Let me
Mary
go
J says,
put this in
"Went to the
adventure
hard
mode."
points of which planet?" But we did that at the start. JD, go and have a look at the earlier stuff and you'll see all that.
What did she ask?
Which of the hard points are which size?
Oh, it's 3 large, 3 medium.
Yeah, but she wants to know where they're positioned.
Oh, okay, we can do it. So you have there's 1 large on the top, 2 mediums on the side there, and then there's 2 larges on either side of the cheek, and on the bottom there's the final medium, which is right there. So we did some combat. We wanted to see how much gets blocked when you're fighting, and not a lot gets blocked. I think some of these lasers do go through the hull. I didn't check which ones, but some of these lasers do go through the hull, much like how the Python Mark II does, where if you have a bunch of turreted lasers, it'll fire straight behind it, but it'll go through the hull itself. It's really cool. Yeah, there you are.
Dana says, "I'm wondering how the first ship kit will look."
Oh, you're looking at some of it. Hold on. Let's put that away. All right, now I'm going to get a build that if I bought this myself and I wanted to use it for just having fun, doing things I like to do, what I would make it.
Kurt says, "Hey, coming late to this. What's the max cargo on this sucker? It's a medium ship, right?"
Yeah, it's medium ship and max cargo. What was it? We saw 316.
About that, yeah.
Yeah. Right now for this mining build, which actually is incomplete because I didn't get the prospector, not the prospector, the surface scanner. It's the cargo's 56, but that's also with 3 collected limpets. I have two. I have one size 5 and 2 size 3 for a max of having 7 deployed. So people's preferences will vary, but this is what I would use, because I like I said, I like mining about 200 worth of cargo, and then going doing something else.
Disemboweled says, so can you go to a planet, fly it upside down, and have people jump on it and pretend it's a sailboat?
Oh, we're definitely doing that. We're definitely doing that. Yeah, absolutely. It's like a catamaran, basically, right? It's like a 3-hulled catamaran. And once we get this into the main game, oh, we're definitely do that. Look at that. A sailboat, catamaran all the way. SRV, yep, it's about time. Okay, then we need to fly to my system, which shouldn't exist with all my buildings, right?
I don't think so, no.
No, alright, we'll go there. Ooh, I wonder what time of day it is over there, because right now I'm building a ginormous circle city, you know, like those giant T3 ports.
Oh, yeah.
It's in a really deep, a really narrow canyon. So last night I was chatting with Barefoot, and I died because I was chatting looking at Discord, and my auto dock, it doesn't know that there's walls. There's walls on either side of the thing, and it boosted me at a wall, and I exploded with 784 tons of aluminum that I'll never see again.
Of what?
Aluminum.
Aluminum? Oh, aluminum.
Get out of here.
Okay.
You ableist. Nobody likes you. Alright, here we go. Oh god, I hope what's her name? Or their name? Katie Chaos? I hope I don't run into them again. Like physically. Because I've almost rammed. I rammed them once already. Oh no! There we go. I didn't ask for docking permission.
You should probably have asked for that.
Okay. Oh, well, at least I demonstrated you can you can put your arms out and hold on to the toaster rack really easily. Just very, very fast. Let's see, that by itself is worth the arcs. Oh, the Katie Chaos almost killed me. Did you see that?
You just grabbed over the toast rack for me.
Yeah. Alright, where is the landing gear? Landing pad 35. Here we go.
That is a handy emergency stop, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Whammo. Alright, let's get rid of all this stuff.
Okay.
Osmium, don't need it. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Leopardite, get out of here. Limpets, I'll sell those. Okay.
Odin was looking for a system to colonize last night, and he found a place that's got what seems to be, from the little I've seen, a massive canyon in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I can't tell you where yet. I'll DM you later, because he hasn't actually made the claim. But, yeah, looks like it could be interesting.
All right, adventure build. Adventure build tally-ho. Are you guys ready for this? Okay, but also where we're going is over here. I'll at least put that in thing. HIP 164-8. Look at that, I have it memorized and everything. It's 230 light years away, so that means...
That's someone who's typed that in a lot, moving cargo.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't need to, because I have the bookmark. And in Ignogbe? Where is it? It's over here. It's just one jump away for the Trailblazer ship. Isn't that correct?
I really don't like the Trailblazer ships at all.
It's great for the small stuff, like the stuff that you only need one cargo worth of. But yeah, for stuff like steel and a bunch of other stuff, you're better off going to other stations and getting that.
Yeah.
There's one I go to for, it has like 4 million worth of aluminum there. So that's where I'm getting my metal from.
Yeah,
But
that
for everything else,
aluminum's hard to
it's
find.
so much handier because you have all those things. All right, all right. Let's see here. Do I need any of
So
this?
I needed like a really small amount of liquid oxygen and some water, and I thought, well, I'll go there, get me water at the Trailblazer, and I'll throw the liquid oxygen on while I'm there. And no, I had to like, I got me water just fine, but liquid oxygen sold out almost immediately,
Yeah,
and I had to
liquid
go
oxygen
somewhere else.
sold out, and a couple other things too. But if you go to Inara and you just type in the commodity you need, then you'll be able to find it. And a lot of times,
Oh yeah,
things will be at like a level of like 1,000, and it'll just you'll never you can only get it 784 tons at a time, right? So
$7.92 for me. But there you go.
it all works out. Okay, do I need
Are you
to change
still using
this?
a Type
No,
a Type 9?
I used the cutter. That's why I ran into a wall and exploded. If I was in a
You
Type
should be able to
9,
get 792 in
if
that.
I was in Type 9, then no, because I don't. I use Super Cruise Assist and docking because I'm doing other things too. I guess we can't all like do things. Oh, okay, all right. Flight Assist. Let's see, Super Cruise Assist because that's so much fun, right? Super Cruise docking because I like going to external cam while I land because I like looking at my spaceship. Then we're going up here. The first thing I want is FSD booster, actually, but I want to put that in the appropriate place. FSD booster, we got size 5, ready to go. Then I need a fuel scoop, size 6. That thing, size 6, is fantastic. It's my favorite size. Because the 7s, I mean, those things are just instantaneous, but you don't get a chance to use 7s all that often. But I think it's a bit overkill. In terms of shields, for a fun run, hold on, let me get some SRVs in here. Okay, and then once I get my SRVs in, I will get one of each. There we go. Okay, get that one, and then this one. I got that one. Alright, and then shields. I guess I'll do 5s because I might run into wall. There we go. Do I have any good 5s around? I don't. I'll just use this. It's just a regular size 5 shield generator. I do have a prismatic on this station, but it's on another ship, and I don't feel like wasting everybody's time trying to find it. Okay. So everything else, I don't think I need anything else here. Okay, and then guns, just because it's fun to have guns, I'm going to do more of the multi-cannon stuff. Overcharged.
Have you seen
Have I
Mikey's system?
Mikey, he sent me something. Yes, I have seen Mikey's system. Yeah, he sent me. Yeah.
How amazing is all of the constructions in his system?
So many, and we're so honored. So Mikey, ex-Mikey, commander of the same name, has named all of his settlements after us, after the Ghost Giraffe folks. He asked me, "Hey, do you like this one with my name, the Europe Casino?" I was like, "Fantastic! This is great!" And he's got you. He's got like all these other folks, and he made the mistake of asking, "Hey, what does Sparks want?" Which then went into like a 2-day long thing of Sparks being like, "Well, okay, here's my options of what I would like maybe it to be called, and this and that." It was really funny. But eventually, we settled down to he had a security place. And then he called it Sparks Kinetic Diplomacy Hub. So I thought that was cool. So hopefully we'll get Sparks online, and then we can go tour Mikey's amazing, the best. It's basically our Walk of Fame, our Ghost Draft Walk of Fame place. There we go. I like that you put for Floober the nursery because we always call her mom.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, and then let's see. I think that's it. I think this is all I need. I always put 2 chaff launchers, by the way. Oh, Mara, you didn't know? Yeah, yours is look at yours. I'll let you find out the name of yours.
Jadey.
JD's is yours is appropriate for you.
It is. I thought so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the last thing I want to do is show off the ship kit.
Disco's as well is very appropriate.
What was his again?
Research lab.
I guess so. Yeah, because Disemboweled definitely is the king of finding crazy stuff for us to do. Okay, I'm gonna glowy. Look at this. Okay, this only exists. This camel green only exists in the beta. It doesn't exist anywhere else, and I don't have it in game, so I don't know what that's about. I was like, oh, cool! I'm gonna get this really cool, SRV skin, camel green. When I go into the game, and then I go and I don't have it.
Maybe it's coming soon.
Well, it was like that since the Type 8. So I don't know. I don't know. But why would we need a camel, right? Plants?
Yeah.
Plants, maybe? Alright, here we go. Here's the Corsair. There's the one ship kit. It comes with a pre-built. Not like the regular pre-built where you get just a stock thing, but like the sweaty one. This is this. So it makes you look like a backwards Naboo fighter. I like it, but I'm gonna keep with the stock one. Weapons. I'm gonna put. I was purple before. I'm gonna be green because I usually use green. Engine detailing. Green. And then we're going to the ship kits. Okay, here we go. Do you want the ship kits? Okay, here we go. We gotta have the spoiler, which looks nice. It's very reminiscent of the Eagle and a little bit of the Courier. And then we got these extra wings. I kind of want the wings are neat enough. It's like a minimalistic thing here, but I think I want the spoiler because so often we like to do things on foot where we're in space, but we land on our spaceships in space, and EVA some people call it, but so this is a nice place to stand on. And then
JD says it looks like a banana.
A banana. Okay. All right, JD.
Oh, sorry, a banana.
Banana.
Not a banana.
Banana. All right. So this is regular wings. This one kind of gives you like that Gudamaya extra wing for no reason thing, like tendons on like an arm, or you could do this kind of like extended, more surface area wing, and I think I like that because it has the has these little fins in the back there. And I think I like that a little bit more. So I'm going with that. And then, if you like the nose how it is, and thought to yourself, could this be more nose? Could we have more nostril to our build? Because I'm not sure if this is enough. They have this. Okay, there's without, with. They thought, you know what? Maybe we didn't go far enough. Without, with. Big old thing on there. That or this thing. I'm gonna put that thing because I like the point of it. This thing, it's okay. Don't get me wrong. It's fine. But I like how pointy that is. It reminds me of the old dreadnought warships with the inverted bow, and that's the first thing I thought when I saw this, and I like it a lot. Okay,
Fair enough.
So yeah, I like that. I like the way that looks. The gold, oh, that looks good too, but I think I'm gonna keep with this.
Dana says, I love it with the big nose, and Draxter says, turn on the headlights.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do that. We're gonna do all that. Stay tuned while we go to where we're going. I need to recalculate because I remembered I took off all the modules. All right, we're going down here. How many jumps? Only 6. And turns out we don't even need our fuel scoop to get there.
Draxter says it looks like the ship from Space Ghost.
Oh, you're right. I love that show. I need to look that up. Okay, for once I exited the station without running into Kaylee Chaos. I wonder who they are, because that was fun running into them. Okay. Okay, let me look at the Space Ghost ship here. Space Ghost ship. Oh yeah, it kind of does. It doesn't have the nose of it, but it's kind of like flingy fly. That's a cool looking boat. Alright.
I used to like Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh yeah, that was such a fun show. I had all the CDs for the Space Ghost what was the Brack show? I can't remember. But I have all the music for it.
Nice.
It's so funny. Me and my best friend, we used to listen to that all the time.
I have all of the Star Trek original series sound effects.
Oh, neat. Oh, that's so cool.
Every single one.
Oh, that's cool. Or is it any of it like copyrighted though?
Probably all of it, but
Probably all of it.
I have it as a sound library.
Yeah.
From work.
Let's see. Is there anything engineered? I just saw your boost was 578 or something. Yes, this is all engineered. This ship here. If you guys want to look back at the start of the episode, we did the fastest FSD this thing could get you. We got it to 74. Now, of course, that's not a flyable ship. Well, it is. You can fly it, but why would you? 74 light year jump range. Then we got we made a speed build out of it, which was 578, and it retained its 578 through our shield, hull, and everything else. So a lot of times when you have like these builds, your fastest boost speed is cut down by more mass, and it looks like it doesn't matter. And that's what I'm really impressed with. And now we're going to go and fly this on a planet, which is people are asking me, is this worth it? Is this something I would buy? I don't know yet. I want to see how it does on planets, because I judge everything compared to the Orca and what's that thing called? The
Dolphin?
The Dolphin.
Well, that's going to fit in well with Freaky Deaky Dude saying, how agile is it then? We will find out momentarily.
What did they ask?
How agile is it?
Agile? Oh yeah. It's pretty agile. We did a little bit of a combat, very sad looking combat, where I kept blacking myself out. But it's agile enough. It's not like, oh, I wish it was more agile here and there. Well, having said that, I do think the yaw of it, not so much. This is the yaw. You know? Now this is Super Cruise yaw.
74 light years, that's quite good. It is quite good. And that was with a single engineered, not the double engineered FSD.
That's right, because the double engineer doesn't exist in this mode. Fortunate or unfortunate, whatever. But yeah, that's with Mass Manager and not dirty drives. The extended jump range. Mur said something, somebody else agrees. Kind of lame that all the new ships only have 3 kit slots. See, there's wings, tail. Oh yeah, that's right. That's true.
People still not liking the Courier cockpit on this.
Yeah, I think I like the bubble of it, but I think they could have at least done a little bit for like the interior of it, you know?
I've never really been a fan of like, the rings and the big pointy triangle at the front.
The pointy triangle at the front, I agree, it's a bit much. However, I do like the rings. I like that part, and I like the cockpit of it itself. But yeah, I mean, I think they could have put in just a little bit more of a variation than just a copy paste. With the Python Mark II, they at least had the decency of changing the interior lights from orange to purple. Maybe they could have gone with like a fuchsia in here. I don't know. But yeah.
What would have been really nice, and I don't know why this entered my head, but it did, would be if they'd have done completely different, so that instead of sitting in a chair, you kind of sit in a chair and then it lowers you down into like a lying down position.
Disgusting. Leave
So
me.
that you're looking out through the rings.
Get out of here. Okay, so this is like a... What the hell is this? This is my system? Oh, that's right. Everything's unexplored in this thing. In this build, you have to re-explore everything. So you get all excited. When I remember I was first doing this this test server, I was like, oh my god, I found an unexplored place in the bubble. No. It's just that you have to re-explore everything. Doing things here. Rocky Ice Planet.
Sarcastic asked, how did you get the ship? And I was answering him saying, oh, it's a special preview. And Kurt came back with a way better answer, which was he rolled 22 on a 21-sided die.
That's true. If you rolled two d20s and they landed on one on top of the other, natural 20s.
Why are you scanning? Do you not know which planet you built the canyon station on?
Do I?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Do you not?
I don't know. I just got I just got distracted. I just got locked in. That's all. Let's see here. This is fun, you know. Hey, you know, it's playing the game. Have you heard of the game? It's called.
I've heard of moving cargo lately. That's all.
Yeah, I think it's 8D. It's over here.
So you liked the country and western song then?
Yeah. I'm gonna play it next time I do construction stuff. So I think it's this place here.
I mean, technically, I own the copyright on that one. So, you know, we'll talk later about royalties.
Yeah, all the royalties. Okay, where is the final planet?
There is no nav beacon. This is a system that he colonized. So
yeah, the thing is,
no nav beacon.
This is the beta server, and even systems you've been to in the beta server, they don't. You have to do this to them. It's really annoying. Okay, I know where my planet is. It's fine. How do I get out?
Select
Choice,
on the joypad.
Joy 11. Which one's 11? How do I get out of this?
Escape.
There we go. I figured it out. Here we go. That's my planet. Don't wear it out. Okay. If you guys haven't seen this yet, look at this. Look how smooth the SCO is.
Alpha Zulu says, "Alt F4 will get you out."
There we go. So smooth. I don't know. It feels a lot smoother than the Mandalay. Lick the nav beacon. I need to make
this dream delay is killing me.
Alright. Here. I don't know if this will... No, I won't do it. Okay. So there's big old canyons over here. I almost have my planet completely memorized. We're exploring. So we're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna see how it does in the big canyons here, flying around. And you see how it does in terms of finding a landing spot on like narrow ridges. Okay. So we're at that point of the stage of the game.
Lose comms. Oh, you're back. There you go.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It's scary.
Do what?
Fade out mid-sentence and make me think I've got to start talking to a whole stream by myself.
There we are. Alright.
I'm pretty sure the Feds are going to get a premium ship soon, but what design do you think they'll go with for it? Says Matt B.
Ooh, the Feds, yeah. Oh, jeez. What could they get, right? Like, will they do a Corvette? I think they're gonna, because remember, Frontier was like, this is the last of the medium build ships. So maybe
really
they're gonna
want
do
big ones.
They're gonna do big ones next, because right, people want like size 800, 900, 1,000 cargo. Look at that thing. This thing looks cool. That looks like a old like space comic book spaceship.
I want 2,000 cargo.
Yeah.
We're building tier 3 things. I want 2,000 cargo.
Right. Yeah, 2,000 cargo. It's not going to be, if they do make 2,000 cargo, it's not going to be very maneuverable, that's for sure.
I don't care. I'm running like 3 megameters between the carrier and the surface port, or the carrier and the construction yard. I don't care if it only flies in a straight line. I also want them to take away the limit on fleet carriers. I want more than 1 fleet carrier.
I'm going to, hold on. Did I find, no I didn't. It just looks the same. I was like, did I find the exact canyon where I built my first place? It's not, because this is different over here. But this is a pretty good canyon here, huh?
Canny?
Very canny. Alright. So here we go. We're gonna go do some land speedering. I gotta remember not to die, because there's no ship nearby.
Well, that's always good advice in general. There you go, Crawl agrees. Big ass cargo ship would be cool.
Yeah. I vote for that. That's what I want to see. I want a big old cargo ship. If not, like an Anaconda Mark II or something. I mean, with an Anaconda Mark II sort of thing. Whoa. My frame's just locked up there.
Quincos Vane says, is this the Corsair?
Yes, this is the Corsair. I've seen how it does in the canyon stuff. It does have this weird, like, squishy sound when you boost. So well, listen to this.
Hang on, let me unmute the stream for a second.
There. It's like this sharp, like, kind of like slappy sound. See what it looks like from outside. Boost.
I think it sounds squishy.
Those arrow spikes kind of go in. Then landing gear. Let's see. Landing gear looks like this.
Robin Hood says, prioritizing players who refuse to play the game seems unlikely. No, 2,000 ton cargo is nothing for a tier 3 build. You're still going to be playing the game for a long time with that.
Alright, now I'm going to check its footprint. See how well it can land in really tight spots. So my go-to is a dolphin for this kind of stuff. The Mandalay is really good too. Let's see what its footprint's like. Because from outside, it's pretty small. Like look at the back ones right there. It's a bit long. However, like that is small footprint altogether. Like where it needs to touch the ground, right? It is a bit long, but
Quinkos says any control surfaces / moving parts.
no, just the other than the ones we saw where the engines kind of like boost, where they go, these little arrow spikes go into things. I don't know if that's called an arrow spike or not. It's hoovering around here, Roombaing around, trying to find landing spot. Oh, found one.
Ebra says it has a pot belly.
It has a pot belly? Is it? Let's see.
Matt says best Imperial feet picks. I mean, landing gear.
You guys are silly. You silly people. Let's see here. Okay, I could have sworn we could have landed there, but alas, we cannot. Let's go land over here. It might be the gradient, the grade of. No.
It might be the pilot.
Never the pilot. Pilot always knows. Pilot is all knowing.
Pilot is all no.
There you go. Yeah, because then I want to see how much clearance we get too.
Have you brought an SRV?
Of course I brought an SRV. Did you not see me bring SRV?
No, I was looking at chat. Trying to be a good help for you.
I brought 2 types of SRVs to use.
Actually, yeah, I did see you put the military one on.
It's doing that thing where like, oh, land here, psych. Okay. Oh, I can land here. Can I? No. But if I go away, can I land now? No. Alright. There we go. Land spot. Land spot. Land here. Oh. This way, that way. Ka-chunk. It made the ka-chunk sound. I did it. Alright. Now, earlier I was asked to look at the conveyor belt. So we're going to look at the conveyor belt for a second.
SRV clearance too, they wanted to see.
Yeah. We're going to see that right now. Dropping out. Foomp. SRV clearance is decent. It's not as great as it is with the Mandalay, but it's not bad.
Freaky Deaky Dude says, is there a way to capture a 3D model for 3D printing? Yes.
Yes, I don't know that answer, but I know that you can.
I know it. There's a couple of ways. First of all, if you go and look on the 3D printing model repository sites that are around, there's pretty much everything is there that you can just have for free and download. I don't know how copyright that is, but it's there. Then you can also make
Are
nerfs
you kidding
in the
me?
game.
What is this? It doesn't line up.
What doesn't line up?
Watch your first step. Look, the door's up there, and the conveyor belt is down here. What's that about?
Oh, wait. Stream catch up.
Okay, if I look down here. What is going on?
Oh?
What is that? The game is literally
pre-release, I guess, right?
unplayable. That I can't play the game knowing that's there. What's over here? What's in this shoe? Oh, handrails for stowaways. That's so funny. We gotta land somewhere else and see if this is just a hyper extension of the front things. Because when we were doing engineering stuff, it wasn't like that.
Could be a hyperextension. It could be the fact that it's
Can you throw grenades through it?
pre-release.
Is that all I have? I have more grenade. There we go. Oh, look at that!
It's about saying the inner hinge of that might allow for the Type 8 glitch.
Okay, it does go through it. Now this isn't unique to this ship. Grenades go through pretty much all the ships. So if you try to throw anything, it'll just go through it. See that? It bounces off. It's interesting because I think the Type 8, we were throwing grenades through the hull. It wasn't bouncing off the hull. So I don't know if they fixed that or if it's like a thing with this ship.
Dylan, this is a private sort of pre-release server for showing off before the release next week or the 8th.
We're this channel is a Elite Dangerous partner, so we're able to give you guys some looks and first feels of stuff. So this is part of it.
Matt says that's normal when you deploy your SRV. The landing gear extends further.
Oh yeah, because it rises up, right?
So put your SRV back in and see what happens.
Okay, let's do that. I was gonna blow it up, but then I remembered. Oh wait, I only have one of these. There we go. It's here. It's so more convenient when I have you guys with me in an instance, because I could just blow up your stuff, and then
thanks, Mars.
Then I don't have to worry about the consequences. All right, we'll also see how much further down it lowers too. I guess it makes sense, you know, if the SRV's out, then you don't need a landing pad to get in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, if you look at the bottom, it looks so much. I keep saying it, but I'll say it again.
Say it one more time.
That's why I told you to destroy it. No, I'm not gonna destroy it. I only have so many, and there's no
No, he meant the SRV.
The SRV. I know he meant the SRV, but I'm not gonna destroy it because I only have so many, and I'm far away from place. Okay, so yeah.
Alpha,
Oh yeah, look at that.
Did you see the headlight fold out like a 90s sports car?
Where?
The headlight, I guess, in the head.
Let me see. Oh, look at that right there on the side. It actually comes out. Let me see that again. Okay, are you ready? Oh my god, that's amazing. Look at that. Yeah, they barely come out, but they come out indeed. All right, through there. That's cool. And these ones light up over here. That's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, those things aren't as extended, and then this thing up here, you can get up to it no problem. Lickety split. Oh, I say that, but look, I'm ramming my head into this. For the Type 8 and the other ships, oh no, never mind, I can get into it. I think Imperial pilots are a little bit shorter than your average bear. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine, actually, it turns out. No problem. Cool. It has a much more homier look to the front door, huh? It's got your ring thing here.
It reminds me of like a Hobbit hole door.
It does, yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna see how well it can pick me up from jumping into the crater with the SRV. Can you clap every ship lights on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jadey, you didn't know that?
This has been a thing for like ages.
Since the
And
dawn
if you wave
of
at
time.
it, it'll go away.
Yeah, don't wave at your ship. It'll go away.
Matt says this is clearly a pay-to-win ship. No other ship has moving headlights.
Correction. Mandalay has moving headlights. I think you'll find. Do you think I could jump this this gorge? You think I could jump the Springfield Gorge here?
Absolutely not, no. Disemboweled says if you can probably get crushed into the hull if you destroy the SRV while standing in the right place.
You heard it here first, folks. Alright, we'll try that. But first, I'm gonna see how well it can pick me up. Because you know how ships are like kind of like a bit fickle about picking you up from narrow canyons. Alright. I'm gonna go on top of here, and this is where I wanted to land. Because I knew I was gonna do this. And then I'll see. Python Mark II had that too, at least with some ship kits, says the symbol. I forgot if the Python Mark II had it also. Okay, this is definitely higher than the other spot, but I don't know, Barefoot, I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
I don't think you are going to make it. I'm pretty sure you're not.
I have the same optimism as you do. But here you go. Are you ready? Okay, we're going to do this from external camera. Because it's honestly the only way to do it.
Pips to engines.
Never heard of them. Here we go. Alright. Do that and that. Alright. Here we go. Up, up, and away! Oh, look at this view. Wow! What a beautiful place. I'm so glad I own this. Alright.
There's absolutely zero chance of you making that jump.
Well, not with that attitude. Now that's affected me. I might not make it.
Well, I will happily accept responsibility when you don't, and I will also say I told you so.
There you go. It's like mini
You
cans.
jumped early?
Huh?
You jumped early?
No, otherwise you'll go bouncing around and then you'll be like jumping across the gorge, the Springfield Gorge sideways. Nobody wants that. Okay.
Yeah, you're already coming down.
Yeah. But where do I land? That's the thing. Where will I land?
I'm going to put my money on the floor.
Looks like I land here, though. Wouch! That hurts. I felt that in my soul. Okay, what? Land here. Oh, oh. Okay. Come back around. Things. Ouch! Fine. Okay. Okay. Once I get to the bottom here, I can ask for my ship to come get me. Come pick me up. Take me to soccer practice. There we go. Woo. The trick is not to panic and to have your landing gear, wheels even, hit at a 5-degree angle. You hear that, Barefoot?
I hear that.
There we go. See? Landing backwards. The best. Okay. Alright, now that we're here. It's pretty down here. It's all red. Okay, now let's see about getting picked up. Then I'll show you a real planet. Oh, this beautiful place. Okay. Alright, ship, come get me. Where it be? Let's see. Alpha Zulu asks, do all people in the UK call the ground the floor?
Yeah.
Really? What do you use for ground? Like beef?
Well, we have ground as well, but floor, yeah.
Floor.
It's the floor.
Aren't you like a seafaring people? Didn't you call it the deck, you know?
That we do actually call it the deck as well. If someone like falls over, you say, "Oh, you hit the deck."
Here's my ship. Does it land? It's gonna land. This guy's landing gear out and everything. It's like it knows. I don't think it's completely landed. Oh, there it goes. And there, it's rising. See that?
What do you stand on in a house? The floor?
Yeah, you don't say the
Or the
ground.
carpet?
You say ground floor?
Yeah, we do if there's multiple floors.
Yeah. Do you call it floor beef?
Oh, ground beef. No, no, we don't. We don't call it ground beef either.
No, what do you call it?
It'd be like minced beef.
Minced beef. That makes sense. Alright. Now for an actual planet. So far so good with the exploration. Now this is great for if you're going to be selecting a system, right? And this is what I do with a dolphin is I go to a system and I explore. I see a planet where I might want to do some settlement in. Where is it? Crap, I don't even know the name of the place, my settlement. Is that it?
Commander Destructor says, "Hi all."
Heyo. Okay, let me
Alpha Zulu Obsessed here says, "If you're standing on your lawn, could that be considered a floor?" Yes, that would be a floor too.
He's like, it can't. It can't be. You can't call it that. What? Wait. Okay. So.
Although we would usually just say, "I'm stood on the grass."
All right. So Hades sector.
This is a preview, Destructor.
NCV 2-12. So this is my retirement home system. This is where I go to have
Alpha Zulu, mind blown.
So again, like if you're looking for a cool spot to build like a nice city or something like that, having a great cockpit like this is fantastic for that reason. So I'll see when this thing comes out. When I go for my third system, and I go towards the planets. I'm very picky about where I place my settlements or my cities on planets. And I think, I'm not even kidding, I think I take as long picking out a spot as I do creating the damn place.
I can recommend the Mars Europe system surveying service, though.
Oh yeah, I survey stuff for people. And have you on which location I scouted out for you to go in?
I have not yet. My first thing I'm doing now, I'll finish the station, is I'm going to build some junk in space just to get some points so I can do that. And then I'm going to start looking at the points of interest you picked out.
Exactly, because you do have to make like junk first to make things.
I'm also kind of tempted to see if I can make a station that sells metal, just so I don't have to travel to get me steel and aluminium and stuff.
It's gonna be rough though, doing all that.
Well, if I just put an extraction and processing facility and a station around it, it should hopefully sell.
It should, but you know how it is. There's no guarantee.
Well, yeah.
Okay, high metal content world. That's what I want.
Yeah, I've got one ready, scouted out. Yes, we did already check the stability in SEO, and it is the most stable yet.
That yeah. According to me. Well, and we'll definitely use the SEO here in a second to show you. What has someone said?
Alpha Zulu says, so let me get this right. If my lawn was stepped and I was standing on the third step, I could say I'm on the third floor. Yes, yeah. I guess you could.
Wait, you say it for steps too?
Well, no, he was like saying if there was different floors to his floor.
They're out of control, Alpha Zulu.
It might be a northern thing that as well. I don't know. It could be a regional thing.
That's not my planet. And that's not my planet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kurt Nutcracker says 100%. I'm trying to do the same thing in a system where I don't have a fleet carrier, so I have to drag my boat 300 light years to pick up 40,000 tons of aluminium.
Yeah.
Oh, Ebra. He says yes, and the seventh step, heaven.
Seventh step. Heaven.
7 steps to heaven. Never mind. I suppose that was for slightly more cultured people, that one. How's your new joystick holding up, by the way? Are you liking it now that you've had a chance to get used to it? And
Yeah, it's pretty good. I still haven't. There's still a couple of like bindings I need to put into it. Like when I go into using my fighter bay, or I have my NPC fighter pilot go into the fighter bay mode, right? I need to tell him commands, and so I have those. I have a certain way of doing it, and but I haven't put those on the joystick.
I'm just so welded to a controller for this game after
Yeah.
playing it on the Xbox for so long. It's just I don't think it just everything just happens.
Yeah. All right, go in here. All right, my planet's this one here. A6. Guys, you're gonna like this. Now, what do you?
George Escobar says, "You got the Corsair?"
Here we go. Here's the SEO drive. 800 light seconds away. Let's go. How smooth that is. Also, the heat generation caps out at, was it 58%, 59%? It doesn't go any higher than that. Let's see. Dana Zue says, I did get the new Turtle Beach flight deck HOTAS a while back, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, mine is Turtle Beach also. And what I like about it the most is the buttons on the bottom part of it, but also the footprint. It's not like a big old thing all over the place. Okay, as we pass by this planet, you'll think you'll see clouds, but it's not clouds.
I do like what Lave's done with his joysticks. He's got them on like special stands so that when he's not using them, they fold under his desk, and then when he wants them, they flip up. And
Yeah.
they're there.
Yeah, that's cool. I think mine, if mine did that, they'd be a little bit too low for me. There we go. Look at this beautiful planet. Look how gorgeous this place is.
Well, that one you just whip past at a million miles an hour.
It looks like there's like clouds and stuff, but no, it's just mountains.
Cloud mountains?
Cloud mountains. Okay, we're going to a mountain peak here in a sec. We're gonna land on top. I just need to know if we're at the North Pole or South Pole. This looks to be the Southie.
Hey, then Dana says, yeah, and the touchscreen is so handy on the flight deck. Wait, I need to see that.
Oh yeah,
What's that?
you have there's is it touchscreen? Oh no, you have the flight deck. I have the flight stick, the Velocity 1. But I do have a trackpad on where your thumb is. There's like a tiny little trackpad, which it's not that useful, but it's kind of funny to have. But adjusting your dead zones without having to go in, to tab into your computer, that's really handy.
Oh, I like that. I've just looked it up. That looks posh. Oh. Oh, I kind of want one now.
Alright, I'm going here. There's a mountain. Whoa. Big old mountain.
As joysticks go, that's actually not bad. Right, stop being distracted by
that. Okay, we're gonna look for the inhabitants of this planet. This planet is inhabited by rock people. They're a lot like Ents, but they're rocks. They live here. I thought they were like alien gravestones, but no, I was wrong. They're a sentient group of people or of creatures. I don't know. They're rocks, and I found a beach. I found a farmer's market. I found a town square, and they're all congregated, like how people do. So we're gonna.
George Escobar wants to know what engineering you've got.
On this one, I have an FSD, the SEO, and the whole deal there with making it jump really far. And then for thrusters, it's a size 7 thruster. It's huge. I had to rip it out of my Corvette, and it's a 7A, and of course that's with dirty drives and the drag experimental. It has a little bit of lightweight here and there, but this thing jumps pretty decent. Let's see, this is my fun build, and the jump on this one is 47, and that's, I don't even have a Guardian booster on it, right?
I don't think so.
I do have a Guardian booster on it. Yeah, and so I'm exploring here, guys. I'm looking for the people. They live here. A lot of places have plants and fungoids. These people have the rock people. I know a lot of you are thinking to yourself, Mars is talking out of his ass again. What is he saying, rock people?
Freaky Deaky Dude says you've got space madness.
I don't have space madness. They live. They're real. They're as real as you and I. And I will find them for you. Though they, like I said, they...
Are you sure you're not thinking of Easter Island?
It's a lot like Easter Island. It's a lot like that. Okay, but what I'm showcasing here, it's maneuverability across the ground. What is that? There's a ghost.
Is it a giraffe?
Oh, I don't know. It was a ghost, but it went away. Okay. They like to travel together on nice, smooth terrain. They don't like a lot of obstacles, these rocks folks. But like I said, I'm using this to showcase its land speeder type maneuverability. And if you're looking for things like actual things like plants and stuff instead of like these mythical creatures, this is pretty good for that too. Because a lot of times I use the Mandalay, but however, I think the glass of this Courier a little bit better than the Mandalay glass, even though you can see through the ground. But who looks through ground, right? Not British people. They look through floors. I think I'm too far over here. I think they're up here. So there's different type of terrain on this planet. This low area is a bit green like that, right? And then the higher it gets, you can see it gets into that kind of like orangey thing there. And then the higher it gets into like a lighter area. And then on this planet, there actually are snow-peaked mountains, which I have a city. Not a city. I have a settlement there, and it's haunted. Don't go there.
It's haunted?
It's haunted.
By what?
Space aliens.
No way.
It's true. Alright. So the natural habitat of these rock people might be up here.
Kroll says the view is better for exobio than the Mandalays.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree. There's some right here. There's some right there. There's some just like
You found some?
I found some. They're just kind of walking around here. There's like, it looks like they're farming or something. I don't know. But we need to
Can't
find.
remain to be convinced.
I need to find a bigger congregation of them. But I was right. This is where they tend to live. Okay, putting this on kind of helps. You can see them from further away, but it looks ugly, so I'm not gonna turn it on.
This is useful, but I shall not use it.
Well, I'm just saying, if people want to find rock people, this is how. Going back to where.
Are you sure the rock people aren't just rocks?
You know what? That's what I thought too. Are they here? Oh, I think
Humbo says,
they're fun.
Mars, have you been eating those big exobio mushrooms again?
I found some. I think I found some. I think this is like a park, because some of them, they're like laying down. Yeah, here they are. Rock people. Look at them. It is like a public park for rocks, because some of them are like laying down on their sides here. Like they look like normal rocks when they do that. But some of them are standing. It would fool you. Don't be fooled.
You are a strange commander.
This is not the best example. Okay, I know where some are. I'll take you to them. And then we'll be seeing who's laughing now.
Mm-hmm. Chat says you've gone insane.
Yeah. Insane like a fox. Okay. Going to Super Cruise. Whammo! Whoa, God, I went far away. Alright. So we're going to the South Pole.
Incognito Man says, so engineered SEO and Guardian booster is 48 light years. No, we got more out of it than that.
Yeah, if you when we got rid of a bunch of other stuff, like we downgraded things like the power plant and a bunch of other stuff, we got it to 74 light year jumps max.
With the single engineered SEO.
Yeah. And it can definitely go further than that though.
Biffy Elite says, sup crazy Mars and friends.
Friends. You are all my friends. I'm gonna find these people. I'm gonna show them.
Judge Escobar says, is there a link to your build?
This build, I literally made it just now because we've had access to this ship just today.
That's quite the orbit line there. What's going on there?
Where? What orbit line?
About 20 seconds ago, before you turned, the orbit line just like did a 90-degree turn and dropped through the planet.
Yeah, yeah, it does that. So we know it's there. Isn't that the place?
And I don't think EDSY will have the Corsair available on it yet. I don't think.
No.
I could be wrong.
I don't. Well, who knows? By the end of this stream, maybe. Because I don't know who's running that show over there. Okay, 1 second. I need to find the coordinates where I'm going to send you guys. Looking around.
JD says, I wonder if the second kit will be a, quote, Imperial pack. I mean, I think it looks pretty Imperial as is.
Right, yeah. I mean, I suppose it could like just be all white, -79, -131.
Kit says single seat or multi-crew.
There's one extra seat behind me.
So you can rescue a friend with it.
A friend.
I mean, you only have a
there it
friend,
is.
so that's okay.
There it is. I found it. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'll show you where they live, Barefoot. They're like trolls. Has anybody seen the cartoon, what's it called? Heidi? Not Heidi. Eagle? Hilda. It's a troll people from that show where they're like in the nighttime they move around, but during daytime they're trolls. So this peak here is one of the tallest peaks in the whole place, and it is the top of it is always lit up by something. But down here in the abyss live the troll people. And also, and this is why this area is haunted.
This better be worth it when you get here.
Oh, it's only going to be worth it. Okay, gonna put down the lights. Here we go, descending. Okay.
Kevin's asking, does it have the capability of having a fighter bay?
No, it's too small for that. It itself is kind of a fighter. If we get here, they might all be sleeping. So I want you to be on your best behavior. There's some right here. There they are. They're lighting up the ground here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over here.
JD says, to get the new ship kits with the partner program, can you show the new Cobra 5 and TA and Mandalay kits before the end of the stream?
Yeah, I'll blow myself up and take you there. There's a whole bunch here. There's a whole bunch over there.
Mars, they're just rocks.
No, they're not. Okay, they congregate. Look, they do travel in packs. They're all here. Okay? tell me, okay, when you see these guys reappearing all over the planet, and they only come together in certain areas, all right? Also, look at this place. This is why this place is haunted. Look at it.
You're so odd.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna take the SRV out, barefoot, because I don't know. They don't know me yet. I haven't colonized this planet and this timeline. They could see me as a threat. Okay. Alright, looking, it's dark. It's dark. They're out there. Okay.
I think you need to see numbers for it
It's
when you
spooky.
get back to the carrier.
No, it's spooky out there. Oh, boss music is playing. Oh. Going out there. Alright.
George Escobar says, what's the convergence on the weapons? How do the hard points look like on the hood? We did all that earlier. If you want to wind back, you can see it, but not bad.
Not bad. It's pretty good, and some of the weapons do go through the ship, so that to help you be able to fight things.
They look awesome when you're firing them all.
Yeah.
The pattern's great.
Look at them. Look at these rocks. They're everywhere. They're stood up too. They're looking around.
They're just rocks.
No, they're not. Not these ones. Some of them are lying down. Whatever they did, they're all tuckered out. I've had enough. I think we got them at a good day. Oh, there's plants. Okay, it's fine. Those are just leaves. There you go. All right, go in and out. Going on foot, barefoot.
I mean, I think you'll be fine, Mars. I don't think there's been too many
Can't see
reports
any.
of rocks attacking people.
Can't see. Well, you don't hear the attacks, do you? Oh, look, first footfall confirmed. I wish that was real. Firing.
Yeah, you definitely need to see numbers, Sigmund, when you get back to the carrier.
I thought that was somebody's legs there, but it's just the plants. Like somebody else is here with me. Okay. They seem to be impervious to my weapons.
Could be something to do with them being rocks.
I don't know. As soon as I go up to rocks in my SRV, I fire it at it and it becomes smaller rocks. Look at that. It's got a tattoo on it. Alright. Okay, we're getting out of here. This place give me the creeps. We gotta go. Alright, so Jadey, what did you want me to see? Wanted to show you the other things?
Cobra Mark 5 Type A and Mandalay ship kits, the new ones. If you have
I
early
don't
access.
think I have. No, I don't have. I know what you're talking about now. I don't have those. No. I don't get those. It's only if it comes with the ship, but no new stuff.
Dana says, those are rocks.
That's what they like to think. They're being shy. But watch. When we go to colonization, you'll see. You'll see. Wait, let's look at what's the throw of this light. It's okay. It's nice for like in the immediate area, right? Like if you're doing like Jameson crash site, it's okay for that.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was glowier. Okay. Alright. You want to see me fly through this mountain?
Sure.
Alright. I'm going to fly through this mountain. I'm going to try to stay inside of the mountain, though. So that mountain's so high you can super cruise through it. But I haven't been able to stay inside of it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to come out of Super Cruise well before I get to the surface. Alright. Alright, ship drive charging. Going at 40 degrees. Go. Oh. Alright. I aim down real fast.
Xenomorph says, I thought that Mars was the one who dishes out the grief to Barefoot. After this stream, I have to disagree.
Alright, we're going through the mountain.
It's a mutual kind of love-hate relationship, you know?
Oh, through the mountain! Okay.
You're still miles away from the mountain on mine. I hate stream delay.
Okay, I need to go back. I'm gonna do that again. I just wanted to see how far I could fly through it. But this time I'm gonna try to drop out and into the mountain. Okay, mountain is there. Front of mountain.
Oh, you did fly through the mountain?
I did. I told you could fly through mountains. People think I'm crazy. I can fly through mountains. Rocks are people. Alright. Now this time, let's try to stay inside of the mountain.
That'll be a tricky drop.
It is. I've exploded every time I've attempted it. But today I feel different.
Today you feel lucky.
Yeah. Alright. Get down until there's no more mass lock. There we go. There's mass lock there. Rise back up. Alright, so what I bet no streamer is doing is flying a courier through, courier. What is this thing called?
No one's going to be streaming a courier today.
Yeah, no one's saying that. Is flying a Corsair through a mountain, alright? World's first. Here we go.
That's probably very true.
There we go. Ready to engage. Alright. Flying through a mountain, engaged. Okay, now we need to drop off before we hit the mountain. So when we come out of the Super Cruise, we're in it.
Dana says, you've proved you can move through a mountain, so I believe you the rocks are people now.
There we go. Alright, I'm in it. I'm in it. Do I stay inside? Do I stay inside? I'm not inside. I'm outside. Oh! It was all a dream. It kicked me out. I'm outside of the mountain.
Well, don't spoil it. I'm just about to see you fly in. Oh, yeah, I see. You were in there for a minute, though.
I was in there for a second. Okay, let me try to... Maybe I came out too early? Maybe once because I dropped out before I hit the mountain. I wonder if
I think your timing was good, but yeah. I would nose down hard and try and get lower so that you're not as close to the wall.
Let's try that again.
Don't drop from the Super Cruise, just let it drop you when you nose down.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'll do that. Alright, there we go. Take two. Okay, come in, go into the mountain, nice and steady. I'm gonna go inside of it. There we go. Dropping in, sit down. No, I went through it and oh my god, it doesn't like it. All that exploration gone. Man versus mountain.
Did you die?
The road to victory. All right.
Dana says it reminds me of that episode of TNG with the Pegasus cloaking device.
Oh, which one was that one? Sounds
Oh
familiar.
yeah, that was quite the crash there, Mars.
Yeah, that was good. That was as far as crashes go. That was pretty good.
Hmm.
All right. Okay. What's another thing people want to see?
I don't know. I feel like you covered
I
pretty
think
much
we covered
everything.
everything. The only thing I didn't do was Thargoid stuff because Meccan is going to do that the best, and
Yeah.
his stream is going on. If it's not going on right now, it's on VOD right now, which I would definitely watch from the beginning. Let's see. Anything else I wanted to show? I don't think so. Anything else you guys want to see, or me to go over again, so you don't have to like push rewind? Oh wait, this Type 9 just showed up. That's new. This is here. Okay, JD, you want to see this stuff? So this is the stuff here that they have. This Asp Explorer, which is actually really handy. Look at this. This is a jailbreaker. 74 FSD range. This is great for when we do crazy stuff and we all end up in jail. Now we can. How many people can an Asp hold? It's just one, right? Yeah, I think it's
I
just
think
the
you can
one.
have two in an asp.
No, like one other person.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they had that lower cockpit.
yeah.
It has enough for more, but it's been stingy. But there, look at that. We can get back, no problem. This Type 9 Heavy cargo is 724. What did they put a shield on it? They did. And a Guardian frame shift drive, which sucks because you can't take this out without losing it. And a fuel scoop.
Hmm.
Who needs that? Who needs fuel scoop? Not me. Shield generator. So I put on shield generators only when I'm in a hostile area and the local police like to give me a what for, like shoot at me, and I really enjoy it because whenever they shoot at me, they inadvertently hit my carrier, and then my carrier just starts killing police. It's the best. In the Type 9 though, I do get sent down to like 50% when they attack me, but with the cutter, maybe I'll get to 78%, but it's really funny when they try to do that.
Kevin Estep says, "Can you show us the hardpoint convergence?"
Yeah, let's do that one more time. Okay, do I have enough guns for that so you guys can see? Let's see here. Yeah, I have enough guns. Let's go outside and do that. Bye, Freaky Deaky Dude. Thanks so much for coming by and asking questions. It's really helpful. We're exiting the station. When I first got here, there's other content creators inside Jameson, and you can hear all the shields going on and off, on and off, on and off, because people are like upgrading their weapons or their power drives or what have you. Okay, we've cleared the no shooting at stuff. So here we go. I'm gonna shoot at this planet. He's got this nice star formation here. I love it. What do you think?
I think it's really good.
It's pretty cool. And we'll look at it from out here though, too. Okay. Yeah, and the ship doesn't block itself firing that often. The bottom one, yeah, the one down here, I would say, does miss a little bit. That's that's the medium one. And this one, if it's too much to the right, it won't shoot through the ship, but it does it does. The weapons do go through the hole a little bit, and when it comes to turreted builds, if you are so inclined, maybe if you have like a mining build, right? You might have like turrets and stuff. It'll definitely shoot backwards. I think its firing arc might even be even more than like 180, like going this way. Because look how much it sweeps down that way. So it might have.
I do love the convergence pattern though when you're shooting. It looks cool, like a little star.
It does look quite neat. And I kind of like the default skin here. I bet one has the Pharaoh skin. That one's gonna look pretty cool. And of course, it goes to Chrome. That's the only skin anybody ever wants.
I don't know. I quite like the one they showed off on the stream with like the gold bottom.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think it was gold and red. I think.
Gold and white. Nice. It's the other one I have here. I'll get to the landing pad real quick. $37 light years. There we go. Shields off. This should be a quick landing. Did you want to see the final ship skin thing?
Go for it.
See, Dana says, mine will definitely be green, and I need to get the green colors for weapons and engines to make it fully Romulan. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right. I have the green, but I just always run around with green stuff anyway. Yeah. Though, if you look at it like this, it's like a Naboo fighter. When you go to your SRV and you look to board, and then even more so, let's see, ask for docking. 15. Oh, that's pretty good. Stops pretty well. It handles very nicely. I was fully expecting to run into something and explode. But
it does seem to handle really well. I love the emergency stop on the toast rack. That's great.
Yeah. I boosted into the station that time because I wanted to see how well it handled, and that was really good. I was also lucky that the landing pad was all the way at the back too. All right, and then I'll give you the extra like nose guard that this thing has. Is it the new best ship? I don't know. I don't know because I mean it's pretty good for gunfire, for fighting.
From what I've seen, I'd say it's the best new all-rounder.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to be running around in a Mandalay, and I like specialized ships rather than all-rounders as a rule.
Same, but like it says it's not the best at any one thing. However, the Mandalay, really I agree, it's not a combat ship. But I think this one performs where the Mandalay does not. And I think the Mandalay performs where this does not, like in terms of jump range. It has a decent jump range. It's not bad at all, but it's not a jumpy ship. Also, the Mandalay I think handles a lot better on surfaces than this guy. But they both have really small landing pad areas. But here's the gold and white you were talking about. It's actually really nice.
I think on the FStev live stream they showed off another one that maybe isn't made yet.
Yeah.
But it was a darker color with the gold, and it looked really nice. I think it might have been red.
It might have been just a darker system.
No, they were just showing off like the model rotating. Not in game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like the half gold.
Yeah, the half gold is nice. I'm gonna boost out an external here. Just see the lights, the lighting on it change as we boost out.
Half gold with Stygian blue would be nice.
There you go. Bottom of it. Is the bottom of it just as reflective? It doesn't look as reflective. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a cool looking ship. That nose, I really like it. I know a lot of people don't, and I totally understand. But it has like this dreadnought feel to it, and personally, I really like it.
I'm still not sure about the nose. If it was flatter instead of hooked, I'd probably like it more.
Oh look, it looks like it's like a turbine in there. I didn't notice that before, but it's like turning there. Let me boost. Let's go faster. It does. Oh look, and there's a little bit of a heat thing there too. It glows red. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see if the center one does anything nifty. So you see the other one over there that heats up.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Anything else change out here? No, it's just the heat thingies. Just what's going on? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. See, Xenomorph loves the beak. Looks aggressive like an eagle or falcon for sure.
It's a very Marmite look, that beak.
Marmite? What's a Marmite?
Yeah. Marmite is... It's a weird thing that you can put on like sandwiches or toast or whatever. It's like a spread. I think Australians call it Vegemite.
Oh, I know. I meant like,
yeah.
Why would you call it a Marmite look?
Well, because you really love it or you really hate it. There's not any in between.
No, there is
really.
No, there is not. All right. Okay, so any last questions or last things you want me to look at before we end it here?
Not that I can think of. Chat, what'd you say? Marmite! Okay.
Okay, so to end it off, I'm just going to boost into the mail slot, full speed. And I'm going to try to get myself killed. Turn the shields off.
Says, looks like I joined at a great time.
I'm gonna go in and then go out without asking permission. Let's see if I can handle going both ways. Also, I turn my shields off.
Humbo, you're a sick man.
There we are. Whoa, got a T7. Oh no, I'm gonna miss.
Oh,
I'm fine. Alright, let's try that again.
Jadey says, does it overheat easily?
Not really. It does overheat faster than some. Like, I think the Mandalay overheats very little, you know? Especially when you're near a star and you're jumping to the next star. It can handle that a lot better than this guy. So it does gather some heat, but it's not like heat hungry. So far so good. I went in and out once, no problem. Going back in. There you go. Watch out, Orca. Coming back out.
Did just got reckless flying.
Yeah, went out sideways. Going back in. I'm at 77%. Feeling great. Barefoot. This is the best day of my life. Oh god, nothing bad can happen.
Have fun.
Nothing bad can happen here. Oh, I hit something. Something I ran into.
Don't hit things.
That was lag.
Lag.
There's no way that happened.
Lag.
No way that happened for real. Let's see, where do I end up? Am I in jail? Did I go too fast, too furious? I am. I'm in jail. Alright. Well, they sent me to jail. I'm a champion of piety or something like that. So that's good.
Piety.
Alright, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Not this Saturday because I'm going to AwesomeCon. If you guys see me in Washington, D.C. at AwesomeCon and you're there, say hello. I'll be wearing my Elite Dangerous jacket. But if I don't, then I'll see you guys probably Sunday. We stream again. Alright, guys. See you later. Have fun. If you want to see all the things we did shield tank, hull tank. We did convergence, FSD build, a speed build, a mining build. The only thing we didn't do was the Thargoid stuff, but that's for Meccan. He's the pro. We just occupy his time. Bye everyone. Leave like, subscribe. Like us please. Alright, bye.